What? Oh, you know what we never did is a microphone. Is it coming from there?
Yeah, should.
Oh, hey, welcome in everyone. How we doing? We recording?
Yeah.
Everywhere? And are we in the YouTubes?
Should be. I'll go check.
Welcome in everyone. As you can see, completely all dialed in and focused up and ready to go here tonight. So hopefully you guys are joining. And as I always do, anytime we go live, let me know audio and video is at least manageable. Got our nifty little brand new item in here, but let me know that everything is manageable and ready to go. I see a bunch of people jumping in on the action. Definitely some names, familiar faces. Trying to, again, raise the bar a little bit for the overall production, thanks to our friends over at Dyer's Guild. Dave helping me out here tonight. Sounds good, looks good to me. Can you putt, says Terry with the professional studio for a WhatNot stream. Hey, none of this is my doing. This is all Dave. So hopefully I'm going to be able to give you guys some more stories, some more insights, some pretty sweet looking discs, and some things that you can possibly win and get in on the action here tonight. So it's pretty crazy. I don't even have anything for show notes. I should have done that earlier. But pretty soon here, I'm going to hopefully be able to figure out how I get things started in terms of what's in my shop. I probably should add items in there, create listings, all these things that I should have done earlier but was uncertain how to do. So give me a second as I rip through this and hopefully get us all good to go. Disc on screen. I have, as you may be asking or wondering, number of different name brands tonight. We're gonna have Discraft, we've got Disc Mania, we've got Innova made Disc Mania stuff. I see an RPM disc, only one. I see some Castaplast, old Innova, old Discraft. Yeah, lots of stuff. So looking forward to it. All right, let's get these items out here.
You're streaming on YouTube, but the thumbnail and title.
Oh, that's not. All right, I'm going to quickly have to change that. Give me a second. I'm going to change that if you're somehow joining us here on the YouTubes, which is probably the least likely of places, but thought it'd be kind of cool to push it out to YouTube. A little backstory to that quickly is I wanted to put it to YouTube somewhat as an archive so that I know what I not only said, the dumb stuff I said, but also that there's always going to be this kind of long-standing archive of what was out here and what I also let go of, so that it someday will disappoint me wildly that I didn't, that I actually, sold some of this stuff. All right, I think we are good to go. List these. Yes. All right, oh, come on, why doesn't it let me? Oh. Okay, I think I can change this. Do that. Oh, man, I hope I didn't screw things up. All right, bear with me for just a sec. I want to change quickly. Excuse me. If I would have only done some of this earlier today, but that's not how I roll. Production manager said that we should have been added earlier, which would have made more sense, but yeah, we're not. So, and of course now I can barely see things. This is exactly what I'm doing. So let's do this, and I'm going to quickly change this to live WhatNot stream. Okay, hopefully that'll do it. Won't entirely change this. We're gonna pick a random disc, item, and I apologize. I know you guys are let's go. The way that's gonna work, is it? Oh my gosh. This is going really well. I swear, I've got Frisbees that you want to buy. I promise you that much. So if you stick through this, this all might be worth it for you in the long run. Maybe. Here, I'm just gonna do. Good thing you guys can't see what I'm doing, because that would be make everything even that much worse. I go here. You know what? I'm gonna put up that image. That almost makes sense. It works. It's better than. All right. All right. Are we ready? I'm all like fired up and ready to go. What do we got? Let's see if I can make this work. I'm gonna kick this guy out of the way. I'm gonna put this down.
Somehow you added 100 products?
Yeah, which is what I don't think I wanted to do. Is that an AB disc? Yes, here. Well, I figure this out. I'll let you guys salivate a little bit over some of the items that are going to be here. Let me just throw those on screen so that you guys... I apologize. What do I got to do to just put like a disc in the shop auction? Yeah, I think I'm ready to go, right? Well, I think I might have done it right. Well, I'm going to click the button. This might be to your advantage. Here's what we got. This is a Skyline Classic. This is a Champion Luster Destroyer from a tournament I personally run down in southeastern Wisconsin. Nice and flat, new, never been thrown before. It is a Champion Luster Destroyer. So I'm going to hit start here. Okay, this looks right. I'm going to do 20 seconds, starting bid, and start auction. Did I do it right?
Up there.
Hey! All right, please bid on it, just so that I know it works.
People are bidding.
That would be the most exciting part. Anyway, bottom stamped, as you can see, I got to get used to, again, my camera action here. But bottom stamped, kind of the, record-like design here on the bottom. That's what we're looking at. It's a Champion Luster Destroyer. This was probably 5, 6, 7. No, we're already in 2025. This was at least 7-ish years ago, is what you were looking at. And it looks like, did we get it sold? Yes, Dr. Disc Golf. All right, holy cow, we got it rolling. Thank you so much, Dr. Disc Golf. Number 1. Got these right here. Dr. Disc Golf. Thank you so much. All right. Holy cow. Let's go to, how about let's grab a Discraft disc. It's weird because some stuff's on camera, some's not. Discraft disc, 2015 Ledgestone edition, Glow FLX Buzz OS. As we all know, these didn't glow very well, so I wouldn't necessarily be busting it out for that reason. This is incredibly flat. Marked at 178. All right. I think, oh man, this is going to be trouble because I don't think I did it right. All right, here we go. I'm going to hit it. Disc on screen, number 2. Oh no. It's going to ask me to do it on every single one. Oh, it's going to be a long night. Buckle up. It's going to be a long night, folks. All right. It's upside down. Yeah, there you go. How about that? How about that? I'm a little upside down. Glow Buzz FLX Buzz OS. Yes, it is getting very hot in here. That is not working out for me very well. Did James win it? Did James get a steal on this? Looks like you did, James. Right? Yeah, 1. James. Number 2 goes to you. Thank you, James. All right. How about... Oh my gosh. It's so funny how much some of these items I don't even want to get rid of. Let's go to, let's go here. This is pretty unique. This is a Star V Cobra. It's got the Innova team stamp. I think this is literally the only disc out of 50 plus tonight that have been thrown at all. And I wiped it down so you could barely even tell. There's maybe just an ounce of stuff I couldn't get off. But a V Star Cobra, Innova team stamp on it. It's got just a little bit of scuffing on it and a little bit of wear on there. This obviously came from a team member that I may or may not have traded or got as some kind of thanks or something of that nature. So V-Star Cobra, I believe it, yeah, it's very lightly marked at 180. So here we go. This is so not what I did last time, or the last two times I did this, but we're going to start it. Here we go, starting at just $10. V-Star Cobra, Innova team stamp on it. The flag die. Get in on that action. I don't have all the cool sayings like Mike Barnett. I was just watching Braden Sides and all of that crew do their work. Luke Humphreys, I know, is doing action out there. But right now, I'm getting started finally, and I've got a V-Star Cobra. Colton, I saw you over at that other stream picking up some goodies over there, and it looks like Colton takes this one down for $30. Congratulations, Colton. Appreciate it. V-Star Cobra. All right, let's I don't know so much. You guys think? Oh, I didn't even tease that one out there yet for anyone. We'll put one of those out there so you guys know some stuff is coming. Let's go kind of random for now. We're gonna go with a Wonderbread stamped Onyx. A Wonderbread stamped Onyx. I'm not gonna BS you. There's nothing entirely. All right, we're gonna hit. Oh, now it's telling me my shop is empty, which feels weird because I feel like I've got 100 products in there. Here we go. Disc on screen. There it is. Oh, thank you. The weight. Good call. It is stickered 173, 174. Has never been thrown, and I don't know. There we go. Let me get that Wonderbread action in there. Give you guys a better look at it. Wonderbread. Max weight 173, 174. If you're a Wonderbread collector, I feel like this one should probably go into your collection. And Goalkeeper takes it down. Why am I not even seeing stuff? Okay, Goalkeeper takes it down. With the 20-second timer, maybe start as explain the condition and just move along. Good call. I'll try and move it along a little quicker. Number 4 there. All right, we're going to go to another stock item. This arrived yesterday and restocked on a couple of different name brands, honestly. And Samui Disc Golf. This is a max weight Halo Star Destroyer. Max weight Halo Star Destroyer. Throwing it out there. I think it looks beautiful. It's kind of got that greenish, kind of a weird, I don't want to call it a pukey green, like a pea green almost, kind of color and look to it. Purple stamp on the top. Marked, stickered, 173 to 175 is what the weight says. And then it's got the Halo Star sticker on the back. So, Derek, did you take this action? You did. Holy cow, that's a steal. Sounds good. Number 5, there you go. All right, let's go to something really random that you guys weren't maybe necessarily expecting. I'm on an original Razor Claw. Eagle McMahon Signature Series Tactic. This is the Razor Claw, and this was, I believe, the first year that they had come out. And they came out really only in a number of like 4, maybe 5 colors. Remember purples and blues and a few of those. So I've got a Razor Claw, new, never thrown. Let's see if we can make it happen. Beep. Can you flip where you are with the camera? Oh, as in...
I think when you first showed it, it was upside down.
Okay, yeah, well... Okay, look, Razor Claw, like a burnt-ish orange, a little bit of that kind of burst look to it. Signature Tour Series disc. New, never thrown, looks beautiful. Then they came out with them for the next couple of years. I continued to buy some more of them as they switched up the plastics a little bit, but this was the first year that they had them in this plastic. So Eagle McMahon, and spoiler alert, I'm going to have an Eagle McMahon Carolina Chainbanger taking this one down. Eagle McMahon, maybe we'll do a Cloudbreaker next, actually. If I can find where I put them. I've got 2 Cloudbreakers tonight, and I'm going to bust this one out first. Ooh, there's a kind of an oddity. Here we go. Cloudbreaker. What was this, year 3? Year 3, I think, for the Cloudbreakers. New, never thrown, embossed at 173 grams. I'm going to put it out there. Somebody's asking some questions. We'll get some details on that as well. We're going to start it. This is disc number 7. It's kind of a baby blue silver stamp Cloudbreaker for Eagle McMahon, 173 grams. I will have a different, very different looking Cloudbreaker later on in the evening, but this is one that we've got out here. Dave from the Dyer's Guild is helping me out. Some of you guys have seen his setup before. He's the one that's been helping me out and is, got all the technology up and running for us. So a heck of a steal for that one. That's the Cloudbreaker. All right, let's go to something a little bit sillier. How about a McBeth prototype Luna? Again, almost not quite like a baby blue, little, we'll say like marbling-ish, almost right there. These were, I believe, the very first Lunas that ever showed up to my house when McBeth had made the announcement, and you could make your order from Discraft. Eventually, I got a bunch of the 4-claws and everything else that went along with it. But we've got a beautiful McBeth prototype Luna. Let's make it happen. Beep. Did it go? Just kidding. We're gonna do that again. Beep. And it is stickered 173, 174. It's gonna have a green-ish, we'll say shatter, green shatter. I don't know what. These stamps were, foils were much different back then, and obviously they've expanded throughout the years, but foils definitely considerably different back then compared to some of the foils that we don't necessarily have still going on today. But this is a green shatter. These are more of the rubbery, just I was gonna say the original. I don't know how to say it. The prototype kind of original blend to it. It feels like if you rubbed it enough times, it just like almost like the disc would rub away, and it doesn't, but it feels like it would. So there you go. Who got that one? Simply Incredible Disc Golf at $24, I think is a pretty darn good deal. All right, put it in the chat what you guys are interested in seeing or hearing. I've got a little Innova. I've got a little Disc Mania. I've got more Discraft. I've got crazy stuff like buzzes that are going to be hitting here in a little while. Let's see what else I've got. Let's go. I mean, it's stock, but yet unique, right? I've got us a first run Raptor in at least this coloring. It looks almost as if there's like a weird blend to it. I don't believe there's anything special about it, so to speak, but a first run Raptor, 70 to 72, so not quite max weight. We got the first run Raptor. I'm going to run it for you. Reddish, obviously new, never thrown. It's like I want to say that's like a metallic, silverish blue stamp color to it. First run Raptor. I do have some Captain Raptors, but I don't have any of those tonight, so there's going to have to be another day. But I do have some Captain Raptors that will eventually make it back out. Did it not run? I was just kidding, even though I hit start auction. There we go. I apologize. No 8-time rocks tonight. I do have a McPro Aviar as being requested right now, but I do not have any 8-time rocks. I definitely don't have any Ontario rock because that's pretty much the one disc I collect. So I don't have any Ontario rocks that are for sale. If I did, it would be because I have so many of them. Jared, looks like Jared takes us down for 20 bucks. That is disc on screen number 9. Jared, nice pickup there. Let's I do have a McPro Aviar. I've got a lot of various McBeth stuff here tonight. How about we go this one's gonna be a little bit old school. This is a Crystal Z drone from Ledgestone, 2015, and these are really beefy. They have a really big rim to them. It feels like something that somebody would like if you have a slightly larger hand. I don't think it's restricted to having a larger hand, but it feels like they're a little bit beefy. The drones always were. These have a little bit of give to them. These were run in 2015 for Ledgestone, and we're a relatively small offering of them. This is at 177 plus, so it's at the max weight. It is this yellow kind of Z plastic that's got a little bit of give to it in the crystal plastic, and then has the white stamp on it. I would certainly consider this a oh, nice, congrats. I would consider that a rarity. We didn't have a lot of those that were out there. Let's go to okay, what did we just do? A couple of Discrafts. So how about we go to maybe okay, yep, sure. Here's a unique one. Especially if you're happen to be a Milwaukee area resident or fan, and you don't have to be, you could just be a fan of baseball. Back in 2013, I ran the Greater Milwaukee Open, which is an event I ran for greater part of a decade, more than a decade, in fact. And one year we went with kind of a baseball theme and did a Dymax. We did a number of discs that were done in Dymax with Dynamic that year. We also then did some Innova stamp discs, one of which I have tonight. But this is a Dymax Suspect. And then I'll let you know, there's a little bit of a, I don't know if you can see it in the upper camera. There's a little bit of a kind of a dent or almost a puddle to it. And then there's just a touch of like bleed that I think came from maybe just storage wear. So it is not pristine in that sense. I can see a little bit of that bleeding here as well. Not sure how that came about. It's new and unthrown, but it definitely has a slight puddle to it. So I just want to make sure everybody knows. Maybe you're a Brewer fan, or maybe you just know somebody that loves baseball. This is kind of giving you those Miller Park or American Family field vibes, if you're especially if you're in the Wisconsin area. Brewers, of course, did well this year, even if I'm not a huge Brewers fan. But no trademark. This isn't Bernie the Brewer. This is his cousin that slides down and rolls out the barrel and does all this other stuff. Yes, did you do bats as trophies? I absolutely did. We had bats with that had leather that had engraving on them to do it. It was yeah, I thought it was kind of cool. It was unique. I know baseball is weird, but I live in Milwaukee area, so it makes sense. It's the Greater Milwaukee Open. All right, Sergio with the pickup. Is that what I saw there? Congrats to you, Sergio. That is an unbelievable pickup. Let's go back to the land of Discraft for a second. We'll worry about that one later. Another 2015, I was going to call it an oddity. It really wasn't, but the Flick is usually pretty much considered the flattest disc in all of disc golf, right? Like, just absolutely so flat. And a lot of people, of course, forehand flicking with them, a lot of people overhanding with them, a lot of different specialties. Well, this was a TI flick that was done for the Ledgestone drop that year. And we've got it for you here. We're going to get after it. a TI flick. This was 170, 172. For the longest time, I guess I'd have to get the research on it, but for the longest time, I felt like you couldn't get a flick at regular weight. It almost felt like you only saw them in 150 class category. And then this year, for this particular event, they had the TI flick at the 170 plus range. So this is 170, 172, limited edition. Dr. Disc Golf is going to take it home. Hey, let's start a giveaway. Well, we're a little bit in the world of Discraft, and a couple of my giveaways are related. So let's do a giveaway. Nice work there. I think my first giveaway, I don't remember. I don't know. We got some sweet minis, and I want to get this giveaway going. All you have to do is follow. You don't have to have won or purchased anything or anything like that. All you have to do is follow on the channel. And let me click on over to the giveaway and see which one I did first. Yeah, so this is a misprinted mini buzz. When the mini buzzes came out, they were certainly very popular, very cool. And this is a misprinted one that's got, it says Discraft misprint. I know, there's no tricking you guys here. Anyway, that's free for the giveaway. We're going to run that. And that's all you got to do, I think. And I think we just hang out. And then at some point it tells me who won that, and I'll ship that out to you for free. Is that running? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Sweet. Get in on it. It's free. Innova was the question. Someone asked for Innova. Well, let's go to this random one. We have the Halloween disc. And you guys know that Innova and Discraft, a number of companies for a number of years, do Halloween-themed discs. I feel like Innova was the first to do that, going back many, many years. And every year they slightly switch up what the stamp was. And we're going to run this. So this is at least, I'm going to say this is 8. I wanted to say everything's 6 years old. I keep forgetting that COVID wasn't just that long ago. This is Innova. It does not have Rancho on it, Rancho Cucamonga or Ontario on it. So I don't know if that helps date it. It's a DX Halloween putter. It's an Aviar. It's an Aviar marked at 175 grams. Pre-stickers. They weren't doing any of that yet. So it's a DX kind of limited edition in that they only ran these during a few of the months during few months leading into Halloween. Wow. Can you play a full course with a mini buzz? You could go out and play it. It's going to take you longer. Is it legal to play with? The answer is no. Right? It's a legal size to be a mini, but it's not legal to play with it. All right, okay, I don't know. This conversation's going sideways. All right. Nice pickup. Who was it that got that? I don't know. I don't know. Nice pickup. Congrats. Hey, let's stick with the orange theme for just a second. My pug caddy says, I really enjoy your stream. We learned so much with you. I should have said this as a disclaimer. I've made the joke that this is just another platform for me to talk. But in all seriousness, I'm not here to move as many discs as quickly as I possibly can. I'm really honestly not. I've got a lot of discs, and there's a lot of different ways that I could offer them up, or I could sell them off all in a big lot to someone, or in a lot of other ways. I love kind of sharing some of these that have a little bit more either history or background, or how they're maybe personal to me or not. Clearly, there's a few that have become a little bit more stock-like. We'll say, for instance, like this one is a little bit more stock-like, but then I also look at a ton of discs that have a lot of stories to them. You know, like a cold turkey that's the Champion Glow Firebird that flies better than the Sexton Firebirds. I don't know. So, yeah, I'm not just trying to move through as many discs as quickly as I can. And that may annoy some of you, but that's kind of the whole purpose of the show is to give you guys a little bit more to it. So with that said, we've got a relatively straightforward 5-time McBeth buzz here. I'm going to click the button, get it running. Obviously, we're not going to be seeing these made, being that it's a 5-time, but I thought it was pretty cool. I'll admit that sometimes when I get inventory in, every once in a while, I like to set aside one that looks a little extra cool. This is 173, 174, by the way, so it is not max weight. And I don't know if you can see, it's definitely not like a halo effect, but it's almost like a two-tone-ish color to it. So pretty straightforward buzz, not max weight, real basic, almost like a bluish, blackish stamp. Nothing too crazy here, but obviously not making any more of the 5-time stamped McBeth buzzes. All right, Gunner, winner. Gunner, it's yours. That was number 14. All right, we're going to go to it now. I run the Cold Turkey. It's going to be in its 20th annual next weekend. So super looking forward to that. Hopefully some of you guys will be actually coming there to play. I know a number of you are signed up. When it's all said and done, we'll probably have over 100 people between the 2 days. And I've gone with a number of manufacturers. This year it's going to be a lot of Discraft that people are going to get as part of their player pack, and I'm excited about that. This particular year, year 17, so 3 years ago, one of the discs that was available was a CFR Champ Glow Firebird. So I'm going to run this for you guys. Again, I'm not going to say it flies better than a Sexton Champ Glow Firebird, but you're going to get it cheaper than that probably. That would be my guess, as the drawing's also rolling right now. Sluggo, 63, wins the drawing. Got a max weight, 173, 175, Champ Glow Firebird right here with a very basic little mini cold turkey stamp. I hope that you guys like that. Mitt Bull wins this. This is disc 15. And what we also said, the mini has now been given away. So we'll take care of both of those. Thank you guys so much. Okay, here's a unique one. And I'll admit this might be one of the few Westside discs of the night. So if your ears just perked up, I'll give you a second. This is a Westside harp. And you're saying, well, that doesn't say harp. You probably can't read it at all, actually. Canal? This is the Finnish stamped version of the harp. And why, you might ask? It's because I got it in Finland. When I worked with going over there to the Tuni for my first time in 2018 or so, I worked out an agreement to get a number of Westside discs. And so if you were in Finland, this is the version you would get. And obviously when you're here in the US, you get one that says harp. So it's a different stamp. So you can't go to your local plate again and pick this up, or your Dick's or your Academy or wherever, or your Big Five. All of those, most of those we don't have around here. But yeah, pretty cool. So BT medium harp, embossed at 173 for the weight. Yeah, I think these are really cool. And I got a number of different discs with Finnish stamps on them, just thinking that they're original and not something that you're going to get here locally otherwise. So I'm going to run it. Get it started. New and never thrown. It is, the plastic that kind of shows a little bit to it, but I think this is really cool. I don't know how many. I would say it's firm. The question came in asking if it's firm. I would say it's a little bit firm. Certainly, it's definitely not like soft. Like I'm gonna fold it over. I would say it is firm. So, Caw Bomb takes it down. I feel like you got a deal on that. It cost me more than that just to bring it in my suitcase. So, Caw Bomb, there you go. Congrats. How about we go to? Another pretty random. I feel like a lot of them have been orange. I'm gonna go to another random orange disc, and this one being again from the 2015, opposite of firm, 2015 Ledgestone. These are grippy. You hear that? They're really grippy. They're pliable. Crystal FLX Sparkle Force. I'm going to say it's max weight because I feel like they all were. 173, 174. It's a little bit fingerprinty just because it's probably every person has done this. This one is really flat and it's gummy. Like really gummy. So, could be yours. Crystal Sparkle Force FLX action. And yes, I went with a lot of the brighter colors. I live in Wisconsin, and so it makes sense to have some brighter colors so that playing with the discs out in the snow year round, not going to be a problem. Profile, I think I said incredibly flat on this one in particular. Again, very, very grippy. I kind of feel bad, like I shouldn't be doing that to your new disc. Below, above. But that's what you're going to get. Below, above. Getting the action right here. The Ledgestone Edition 2015 FLX Sparkle Force. Congrats. Speaking of which, why don't wait? I didn't necessarily. Could you hand me one of those? Oh. Yeah. So these, I think, can get opened at midnight Eastern, even though I live in Central, so I'm going to carry the one. I don't know. I have these. You're welcome to go get them on my website. You could just order directly. I would ship it out tomorrow. If you want to get one right now, I can't open it, is my understanding. I don't know if anyone's going to yell at me. Somebody probably will. So I won't open it right now. But should we just put one out there and maybe you're going to get a discount on one? Is that a good way to do it? I don't know. It might be a pretty dumb idea on my part, but that's what I'm going to do. This is pretty random. It's going to get shipped tomorrow no matter what. And it looks like this is going to go out there for you. You guys are somebody arguing about various discs? Yeah, here we go. Okay, this is a little bit silly. Yeah, get yourself a battle pack. 2 discs, ready to go. You can then decide if you think that the rings matter, the Ultrastar rings. I did release a video earlier today. I saw AB last week when I was in Arizona, and he told me that he thinks that the golden ticket's in one of the boxes that I bought. So I'm going to assume he wasn't lying to me. And there you go. It looks like you've got it. Megan Wall taking it down. If you want to go out and just get one directly, you can go on over to the Disc Golf Guy website, thediscgolfguy.com. But Megan, you got one right there. All right, let's keep the. Did I tease that one out there yet? For this buzz? Okay. How about you guys have been waiting. Here's a unique one. Oh no, look at how that matches. Do you see this? Oh. I don't know. You might need to buy some. A 4-time world champ, Paul McBeth Thunderbird. It is a light Merlot, new and unthrown. I'm just trying to get like the right angle. Yeah, there we go. Maybe new and unthrown. It says 171 on it, and it's kind of got a green stamp to it. Obviously, this was in the time McBeth was with Innova, and then moved himself on over. But I stashed a couple of the Thunderbirds because I figured I didn't know whose name would go on them. I didn't know what that'd look like. We've seen Jeremy Colling take the Star Thunderbird for a few years for his tour series. But in terms of the champion Thunderbird, I didn't know what would happen with it. And I thought that you guys might really like how beautiful that this one is. The 3-time are the money runs. Should I tell you that I have a 3-time here tonight? I don't know if I should admit that, but there you go. So G Sender is taking it down. Congrats, G Sender, on the beautiful McBeth 4-time Thunderbird. Should we keep it rolling with that? I feel like we lean into McBeth often. His name's on a lot of Frisbees. But why don't we keep it rolling? Here's a unique one for you. How about a big head released back at Ledgestone this year? Or was this released at D-Glow? I don't remember. One of the two. I was there. As Benjamin Kenny says, TerryMiller.com, where AB thought I was selling stuff. It's the discgolfguy.com, but I appreciate the plug. Paul McBeth, Big Head Luna, 173, 174, beautiful blue. It's just got a relatively basic red stamp to it. If there's any imperfection, it's just been storage wear. I say wear and tear, storage wear. I'm gonna run this bad boy. And spoiler alert, I do have an AB Big Head Luna along as well. Thank you, Knolltown DG210, who's rating and jumping in on it. We really appreciate that. That's very kind of you guys. Thank you so much. So a Paul McBeth, again, there's a little bit of I can feel a little something there. That was probably from them being stacked up, but beautiful Paul McBeth, Big Head Luna, kind of a sky babyish blue. Goalkeeper, looks like taking it down. Oh, that is beautiful. Love it. Love it.
Adjustment.
Okay. Pause for our technical. Okay, we don't have to. What do you guys want? I got a lot of buzzes tonight. I've got an Innova molded DD3. Was that because I keep putting it in the wrong spot?
You're a little bit low, so I'm just people can see it easier.
Innova molded CD2. Okay, that's not bad. Innova. Some more Innova goodies. Oh, a McBeth. Okay. I don't know where to go next. What do you guys? Flying Penguin Buzz. That's a good one, Sergio. I saw those. I saw a few of those, and I did not let those. I didn't pull those out because I don't know, a little too nostalgic. Any turns? I don't have any turns along tonight. So here we go. You guys are clamoring for it. We've got some Disc Mania, some Innova stuff. A CD2. I was never that familiar with the CD2, but the more that I was feeling it, I feel like I would like it. So I can't say too much about it. But this is a black with then like a party time. I think that's party time foil. And handwritten CD2, 175 grams with, of course, the Innova molding. I feel bad about letting this go, but you guys need it more than I do. So I'm going to run it. We are on disc on screen number 21. I'm going to hit start, and you guys are going to have to tell me if this is something I should have held on to or not. But a CD2, like a really dark rim, somewhat clear. I mean, smoky, transitional. I don't know, all those are some of the phrases that I'd throw out with it. I wish I would have bought more of them back in the day. This is new and unthrown. There is a little, again, wear on it, just a slightest amount from probably some storage wear. But I'm guessing you're going to, there's some more now. I'm guessing you're going to go out and throw it. So Jackson Rife, is that, if I'm reading that right? Jackson, congratulations. It's a absolutely beautiful disc. I'll just say that. Beautiful. Speaking of beautiful discs, we're going to go with this theme. We're going to go a little bit darker. DD3, now, not Innova molded. This was made in Sweden. This is for the cold turkey, which I, again, was already telling you about. I don't know if you can hardly see it. There we go. If I get that in there just right, maybe. Or if I maybe hold it up. Hey. A tiny little turkey is what that is. That's a turkey. Horizon DD3. This came from last year's event, honestly. I don't have any first run PDs along. Sorry about that. But this disc, I think, is beautiful. All right, let's run this. This is listed or is embossed or lasered at 175. We're going to start it. Horizon DD3 from last year's cold turkey. There's definitely a little pop to that. I think it looks absolutely beautiful. That green outer rim and then kind of a smoky black, and then it's a purple turkey. I don't know if that's a thing, but purple turkey on the inside is what you're looking at. Jay Rich trying to get after it. I did some few glow discs last year, a few others. I don't have that many left, but that is a heck of a pickup there, Jay Rich. Very nice. A DD3. Oh, here's a DD3 too. All right, let's oh man. Are we sticking with Innova yet, or are we going do you guys want to go to here we're going to stick with Innova molded stuff for a moment. I'd like to go to Valkyrie. Yes, there's one, and there's a story about it, of course. I said this in the last show. For many years, every time I ran a tournament, I would, once they allowed it, I would get KC Pro Rocks. Me, along with but all the top throwers in the game threw KC Pro Rocks. Like, tons of people did. So I was always trying to get as many KC Pro Rocks as I could. And then at one point, they made sure that they were extra flat. This was a flat top KC Pro Rock. So there's virtually no dome to it whatsoever. And it's got this, again, the Greater Milwaukee Open. Mini stamp to it with a cool tree in the basket and the roots. 2016, 17-ish, maybe, if I had to guess. Might even been before that. Might be 2014 or 15 is when this came from. So 176. It is not glow. It looks like it would, but it is unfortunately not glow. And thank you. Somebody was saying that a 2014, 2015 era by Penning. Probably, yeah. I mean, they had written on it, the disc. They had the sticker on it for the flat top. Has the patent numbers. Of course, Rancho embossed, but then KC Rock written on the bottom. 176 grams. Just absolutely, just dead flat. Like, insanely flat when you're looking at it. So I feel like these are incredible. And then there's a few that I've done with some bottom stamps. All of those will, like, I stockpiled so big on those that I'm gonna like lightly let one or two go here and there. But this is absolutely beautiful. So it looks like Phil 70955, Phil Delone, taking it down. Phil just ran a WhatNot before heading over to Africa. If that's the same Phil, I think that was yours. Congrats. That was number 23. Let's go. Gosh, I don't want to let these go. I know this sounds silly. I know I'm literally running a live auction thing, and I still don't want to let some of these Frisbees like out of my possession. What? A Proto Zeus. I mean, look at, you can't see that bottom as good as you should. It's like some, yeah, beautiful blending on the bottom. It's a little more solid pink on the top, but then beautiful bottom to it, almost like a swirl. 170 to 172 with an original Paul McBeth autograph on the top. See a little bit of flaking from being stored probably at one point or shipped with other discs. So you see a little bit of little specks that probably came from some other foils, but new, never thrown, Paul McBeth autographed Proto Zeus. Looks absolutely gorgeous. Again, the bottom, my lighting in here doesn't quite do it for you, but the bottom of this, I think looks even cooler than the top does. So it's absolutely beautiful. Again, an original Paul McBeth autograph on it as well. So looks great. And C. Taylor 86 is going to take this down. So congratulations. I hope that you enjoy that. C. Taylor 86 takes it down. All right, let's stick with Discraft for another one before I move on to something else. 2015 Ledgestone. Yes, someone asked earlier if I went heavy. I did. I went heavy on Ledgestone. That was one of the first years that they offered vendors to be able to buy these Ledgestone limited edition discs, and I bought a ton of them. And if we're being honest, Discraft wasn't as popular as it is today, and they didn't immediately sell, and that was no big deal for me because they just go into storage or they get bagged or shelved or whatever. And then people are looking back at some of these early runs, whether it's the zones or something crazy like this nuke, which I think was on a very limited run of them. Of all the limited edition stuff, I think these black nukes were very limited edition. I don't remember how many, but I know it wasn't as many, nearly as many as like the TI Comets, the TI Flicks, the Sparkle Forces. So we have a black nuke listed at 174. It's written on here as 174. And I'm going to let this thing go, which I may regret later, but here we go. Black nuke, Ledgestone stamp on the top, new, never thrown. I don't know what it's not. It doesn't feel like ESP. I don't really know what that plastic is or what special blend they did to give you this kind of midnight plastic. It is kind of crazy. So your local scalper. There should be an award every night for our favorite logins. But yeah, there you go. I think this is an incredibly beautiful disc. And of all the Ledgestone discs that I got that year, that was the one I got the least of because they were running the smallest amount overall. All right, we're going to go back. We're going to jump back over to Innova 2013. You guys saw the beautiful disc that I put up, the Dymax. This one's even harder to show now. But the Dymax, and this is basically the same stamp, but now it's, of course, line art so that it could be then hot stamped onto a disc. This is a Champ Rock 3 at 175 grams. As you can see, very, very clear. My face. Very clear, but new, never thrown. Champ Rock 3 with that kind of baseball-ish theme from 2013. And if I click the button, you guys can get after it. Not quite max weight, and I know some of these were part of the player pack, but nice translucent blue, bluish green, and then the red stamp that goes along with it. Yeah, this was one of my favorite stamps of all the years. A lot of different themes that we tried, trying to get unique and original. As Disc Mania wins this, we tried to get unique and original. And it was a gentleman out of Illinois. I think he went Disc Doug, I think was the officially the artist for that. All right, let's jump back to where do you guys want to go? Innova?
Should have put the battle packs on your WhatNot.
Oh, that would have been a good idea. Who's smart enough to do that? If I need to run another battle pack, I will. But you could just go out to the discgolfguy.com and get it right now. Here's something. As with the other 20 or 30 discs I've got. How about, we saw some Proto Lunas. How about the Proto Fierce? I don't know if I need to say more than that. 170, 172. Again, never thrown. Probably that happened a number of times. A little bit of wear from that. But yeah, kind of the purple shatter. So a Proto Fierce coming at you guys. Is your customer service top tier like Salient? I would like to think I'm light years ahead of wherever they were at any given point. The fact that a couple people ordered 100 disc shipping boxes today, and they also went out today, I think already puts my customer service ahead of Salient's struggles throughout the years. But a Proto Fierce, Page Pierce Fierce, a little okay, that little speck is now rubbed off. It was all good. But here's what we're looking at: a Page Pierce Fierce I ordered a number of the Proto runs, and they were very, very popular when they came out. People obviously love the lack of the bead and then just the stability that goes along with these. So Kay Hester is taking it down. Congrats to you, Kay Hester. Thank you so much. This green Proto. I have not thrown the Joy. I believe those were released. Some of those were released at USDGC, and I don't know what rock I was under. Well, we were out there trying to give you live nightly updates, and that's probably why I wasn't fully in tune. McBeth Destroyer. Yeah, what can I say? Run shortly, run around the time that he ultimately left Innova. Brand new, never thrown. This does have the Destroyer embossing written on it. This is still when they weighed them and then put in the one number as opposed to a range, but 175 grams. It does not have the patent numbers. It has the Innova embossing, of course, but not the patent numbers. So brand new, yellow, Paul McBeth Destroyer. I don't know who wants it. It looks like basic, like blue to it in terms of the stamp. I'll admit, nothing incredibly crazy. I just know a lot of people really loved some of those late runs, last Star Destroyers that McBeth still had his name on. Obviously, later it went on to eventually get Ricky Wysocki name, and it's been all over the place, but great pickup. Thank you so much. Simply incredible. Takes that one down. I have the ones with the tour dates or snakes. AB zones, older run zones. I don't have any. Yeah, I do. I was going to give it away. Oh, let me double check what I got here. Okay, I do have a zone I'm going to give away, and I have a zone I wasn't going to give away, and there it is. Let's do that. We're back to 2015. I have to assume these were the first ever TI zones that were ever run. Again, Ledgestone went all out on trying to get these super random plastics and combos and things that had never been done before, or that were super unique, and maybe even revived a few different molds, did all sorts of crazy stuff. So back in 2015, long time ago for some of us, these have to be some of the first ever zones that were run. 173, 174, TI zone. This like day glow, super bright lime green color was very popular and very common. And then it was a matter of what stamp did you like on it. And this has like a pinkish, I'll say like a pink stamp. So it's kind of a pink on green combo. And yeah, this was the first year. Like I said, I think I've pulled almost one of every model from that year now in 2015 to offer it up to you guys. But I do have a zone later that I'm going to probably just give away. That's a lot more recent. That's a Z zone. But hopefully you like this. These TI zones. I loved the TI comments from this particular year. Finally let a few of them go, but I really love the TI comment. So Hoot is going to take that down. TI zone for Hoot. That was disc number 29. Let's oh my god. Even got the side eye. It looks that good. How dare I? But here we are. A 20-year grayish metallic silver. I don't know what, like, it's not really transitional, but somebody would maybe argue that it looks like it is. That's like a gray metallic transitional, and then a blue, a purple. I don't know what that official title is. That's not a straight purple because it's kind of distressed. But here it is, a 20-year Buzz. Of course, the retool, it says Wasp on the inside. 177 plus. Don't make me regret offering one of these up. But a 20-year Buzz. Again, this grayish, maybe if I put it up on that screen, it's a little bit more kind of grayish transitional. Oh, I probably should start the auction. Okay, I did that. Thought I hit the button. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Just absolutely beautiful. Weird metallic, silverish, and dark. It's like there's like a little spot up here, but there's really not. I don't know. I don't know what adjective that you said is just like me, man boy, but grayish, dark, silver. I don't know. All of those. $45. C. Taylor. I feel like you got a heck of that's a pretty good deal. Back in the day when this one of these originally went, it probably was going to be for more than that. But thank you, appreciate it. Hey, let's get another giveaway going. I'm just gonna click the buttons to figure it out. I'm gonna go over here, giveaways. All you gotta do is follow along. Thank you guys for joining us tonight as we're getting in on the action. Here's what I've got for you. There's a little bit of a theme to these tonight. I had the pleasure of going to Krokel in 2024. Already losing track of the years. Number one rated course in the world. Is there a perfect mix I can get both of these? Number one rated course in the world at Krokel in Norway. So kind of a full color mini. That's their official stamp and logo to it. I love it. And then also, these are really cool. This is a mini Challenger. Earlier, you guys saw the mini Buzz that I had. But this is a mini Challenger. Pull it back up. Same size, so to speak. But this is more of a Jawbreaker, I think they were. Jawbreaker plastics. And yeah, I loved it. And what's really cool, this is the Skyline Classic. You've seen me put up a number of discs from this. Back in 2017, Nate and Val came here to Wisconsin, and Bevel was just barely getting off the ground at this point. And so they came here, they did a collaboration brew with the local brewery called Explorium, and then later they called it Sky PA because it was the Skyline Classic and they did an IPA, so hence it was called the Sky PA. Do I have that mini somewhere? I lost it. All right, I've got a Sky PA mini somewhere as well. Anyway, that's the story to this. So yeah, here it is. So this is the Sky PA. So we actually had 2 sets of minis for that particular event. That was pretty cool as well. So the Explorium, the Sky PA for the Skyline Classic. So you're getting these 2 though. Boom. Okay, just like follow. Couple cool minis. Number one course in the world, and then this really cool collaboration beer brew tournament thing that we did. I don't know. What does that cost you? Nothing? Any old school gold line flows, random one I know. Also, hi. Hey, Dust. No. Unfortunately, no old school flows. Any Pandemonium discs? I don't have any Pandemonium discs, although they're located right here in Pewaukee. Somebody says they like the stories. Who doesn't love a cool mini or two? Love the knowledge. Thanks, Disc Mania. All right, in of our Disc Mania, Buzz and Passions. You did a meet and greet with them at that event. Yes. Yeah, and then later Simon Lazat, when he was in town, I took him to Explorium. He ultimately did a vlog that included being at Explorium. And then a year or 2 after that, Simon and Eagle, we did another meet and greet at Explorium, a different Explorium location. So they're great supporters of disc golf, and I absolutely love it. Okay. Sure. Yeah. 2021, I think. I think that was the note I had to make for myself. I think this is the 2021 Sexton Firebird Color Glow. You know what it is. All right. Max weight 173, 175. Noon unthrown. Sexton Color Glow Firebird. Question is, what's going on with Sexton and his contract year this year? Okay, I know that answer, but I can't share it with you. All right, here you go. Sexton Firebird from 2021. Want it? Do you love it? Because it's pretty sweet. I found a Sexton Firebird that I had him sign, and I didn't put it in the list. Maybe in another future one, if that's something you guys would like. Megan, trying to get in on the action and taking it down. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Megan. Yeah, beautiful. Sexton Firebird coming your way. Let's go to. Oh, I got some good other Innova goodies. Here's a really random Innova goodie that I liked. Not nude. Well, the top is. Boom. A Swirly Star Rock 3. I know I kind of opened the show tonight with a Luster Destroyer from this exact same event, and it's the Skyline Classic. And it is a Rock 3, kind of this brownish swirly star. I don't, perfect for dyeing, Dave? Yeah. No, yeah, star plastic. You dye it, or maybe more so, do some coloring, do something on the top with it to, I don't know, customize it. You have all of the canvas in the world is kind of what I'm going with. But 176 grams, Swirly Star Rock 3. And hope that you like it. I don't know. I think nice and pliable. They were really popular. People really seem to like it. And I don't know. I think I need to bring back some more of that bottom stamping. I think that looked really cool. I know I did rhinos that year. I did some like soft XDs. I did some really unique discs, including some swirly eagles as well. So fish something or other. Fish, you took it, fish disc. Takes it down. I love it. I think that one looks sweet. All right. I teased it out there earlier. And I lost the one I was looking for. Let's go. This is random. Let's go here for a sec. Pretty sweet. Multiple stamped. Zeus. I think Discraft makes those. Multi-stamp. I think there's 3 stamps on here. 1, 2, 3 with the McBeth then. Absolutely beautiful on this Zeus. And what do we got for a weight? We have 173, 174 stickered. It's like a greenish, pinkish. Yeah, it's like a green, like a light green, like a teal green. That's the word I'm looking for. It's a teal green. I think I picked these up, I don't know. I was going to say somewhere in Michigan. It might have been at a D-Glow, or it might have been at the factory, or it might have been something of that nature. But a teal, greenish, pink. There's like a fleshy, that's like a fleshy color. And then the rest is kind of an aqua tealish color. I think these look absolutely beautiful with the misprint on top. What do we think of that? You guys like one of those? Yeah, I love it. All right. Is that Emitor? Emmett Moore taking it down. That is beautiful. I love it.
The giveaway Rastus.
What? The giveaway happened and I was yapping? I didn't even try that, but who did it go to?
Rastus.
Rasta Stamp? Congrats. I apologize, I missed it. Rasta Stamp taking the 2 minis. The Sweet Crocal Mini, full color, along with the Skyline Classic Jawbreaker Challenger. Let's go. This is a little more random. Sure. Real fingerprinty. An Emperor. I think somebody asked about those earlier. Emperor. It almost felt like a Destroyer. Anyway, it's definitely got some pop to that. And I think this was thrown. I don't remember if Double G threw this and then said I could have it. But either way, there is a little bit of wear to it. Double G Craft Jerky. We're going to run this beauty. Of course, I'll promise that you can throw just as far as Double G when you own this. You can't buy the jerky necessarily anymore from Double G. But you could throw like him when you're throwing this like kind of aqua light green, really Yeah. And then I can see my fingerprints on the bottom, so a little bit fingerprinty. Yeah, feels great. Sorry, am I still molesting that? Did I not start it? I swear there's a start button and then there's a start auction, and I'm pretty sure I pressed those. This is an Emperor. This is an Emperor. It says Innova Dis on the inside, though. Pretty sure the Emperor is like a destroyer, right? Right? Somebody confirm or deny that? Really cool, like double stamp that's on there too. In terms of the two color foils, you've got kind of the gold, and you've got the blue double stamp on here. So, yeah, I really like it. All right, die another day, 24/7.
Congrats, dude. He's another fellow Dyer.
Oh, he dies frisbees?
Yeah, he's in Florida too.
Does he want to dye some of the other ones that I've got? Quite possibly. How about, you guys ready for the really? Let's go here quick, and then we're gonna get to some really heavier hitters. Star Cayman. Well, why with a little bit of a dent in it. Here's all I can tell you about this. Of course, it says Cayman, embossed Cayman. This came in this came in the same box. Oh my gosh. Let's stop. I'm telling my own jokes and laughing at them. What's new? This came in the same box as the Proto Star Stamped Caymans did. And I just thought that was really interesting that you could buy them both at the same time. Normally there's kind of a special release period where Innova would always give all of the buyers, their wholesaler, to the wholesale account, they would, make X amount of thousand Proto Star stamps, and then usually let you buy like somewhere between 25 and 50 of the Proto Stars, and then they would start running the production runs. If I recall, this literally was, I think I ordered 25 of the Proto Star stamps and then 25 stock stamps at the exact same time, if I recall. So that's what this is. So if you're into the Cayman or throwing an early run, or you just simply like these, that's kind of the story behind it. It's a little bit more than just a regular Cayman. And Braden, Sides, and that whole crew over there raiding us with a party of 53. I love it. Thank you guys so much. Braden and Clay, and I saw Ace Run guys over there. Bunch of people doing some good stuff. Ezra, the whole crew over there. So thank you guys if you guys are joining. I was watching that a couple hours ago when I was out on a walk. So here's a Star Cayman. I'm going to call it as early of a run as you could possibly get, because I know it came in the same box as my Proto Star Caymans did when I made that order. So I'm going to run this. Star Plastic. I think I probably told you the weight. If not, it's 175 max weight. Star Cayman. It does have a little puddle to it. Like I'm guessing somebody. I think maybe the way the disc sat in the box is what possibly something wedged on it a little bit goofy. So keep that in mind. That is a slight imperfection to it. You'd notice it. But yeah. Anyway, it's yours, Disc Mania. Enough of that. All right, welcome in. I don't have much, and I do have a little Castaplast. What am I talking about? I don't have much, but I have a little. I don't know much, but I know I love you. Since we just had a little of that Castaplast action along with those other guys, they had Discraft and a bunch of others, why don't we go to what might be one of my favorites? The Glow Berg, freshly opened yesterday. Just got these in. This is a brand new Glow Berg. Listed, it's embossed at 173, and then I think, is that an expiration date? 241217. No, I'm just kidding. Those are some kind of runs. Anyway, Glow Berg. We all know how good the Castaplast Glow is. It's incredible. And this has the Samui stamp on it. This has not been done. This combo has not been done before. I did run a few Glow Bergs last year with my Disc Golf Guy logo on them. That had to even get altered, actually, so the new ones won't look the same, but we have not done the Samui stamp on the Glow Bergs, and I don't know. I think it looks incredible. I think it looks absolutely beautiful, so hopefully you guys like it. Some Glow Berg action with a fly. I don't know why. But yeah, and if you don't already know, come join us in Samui, Thailand. We're going to see 7 stops in Southeast Asia next year, starting in January. We've got a couple different stops taking place in different places, from Bangkok to Samui to Chiang Mai, but then also we're going to be in the Philippines, Taiwan, Japan, China. Southeast Asia tour is going to be awesome. I know Clay was talking about possibly coming in and being on the tour along with Jakub Semerad. So it would be awesome to see more and more people join us over there on the tour. So my Pug Caddies is taking home the beautiful Glow Berg. Yeah, absolutely love it. All right, let's move into something a little obscure before we get to a tour series disc. That'll be my clue there. We have a splice, and I forget these transitional. I forget what the exact phrasing was to get to them, but I worked with Discraft, with Disc Mania, and at the time, these were some of the earliest custom run splices that could be done. Is there still dust on it? There's a little dust on it. It's been a minute. It was sitting in my office. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. Been sitting in my office. Here is a splice, 173 grams. I'm going to run it. Very early run that allowed custom stamping on them. I kind of got hooked up a little bit at the time. I'm not going to lie. I want to say I had these around the time of when we were out in Colorado for the Match Play Championship, which was probably 22, somewhere in that neighborhood. So if somebody's got, sign the bottom of the Berg, thank you. If anybody happens to want me to sign anything, of course I'm happy to. If you don't want me to, I'm not offended. Some of these gems don't need my signature, but yeah, the mini DG Guy stamp with this beautiful transitional, on top of this beautiful transitional looking splice. So hope that you guys like it. Jackson Rife taking it down. I want to keep reading that as Jackson's wife, but Jackson Rife, I believe, taking it down. I'll try and even dust it off. I don't believe I got, yeah, it's been sitting in my office, and I've got a few more of them, but great pickup. Hope you like that. Thank you. All right, we're going to kind of go in that same color scheme, but we're going to head over to Innova, where this person no longer plays, and you want to talk about a actual legitimate new and out of box. I'm trying to, there is a little bit of the plastic, like it's not quite the flashing. Oh, it's around the rim. So yeah, I guess it technically is. Okay, well, you're gonna get that. There's a little string, which you probably can't even see, like to tell you just how fresh this still is after all these years. You want to pull off a little bit of flashing around it. It is a Ricky Wysocki Max Weight Pro Pig Tour Series. What was this, the second year that he did them? It doesn't quite almost go to pink on the inside, but it looks like it wants to. It's purple, and then it looks like it almost wants to have a little bit of pink in the middle, and it comes through a little bit better on the back, actually. Max Weight Pig, Ricky Wysocki Tour Series. Yeah. The first ones were all pink, right? A brighter pink, and then the next year when he had these, this glow? Seriously? Did I forget that? I can't tell. Okay, I apologize. I forgot. If these glow, that's pretty awesome. Peel your own pig flashing? Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's like some form of weird bacon. But congratulations, Rasta Stamp, taking it down. Yeah, that sounds right now that you say it. Look, I've honestly, I don't, literally in tens of thousands of discs, I've never seen one where like the flashing, like there's the little tiny string is still on there. anyway, I'll let you play with that. All right, let's head on over. Here's another unique one. A couple of years ago, and you got to get this vote in. Just like the battle pack I'm going to run next. You got to get your vote in for this. This is for the Zone GT battle pack. And your voting begins October 24th, and it runs through January of 2024. So still get your vote in, because I'm sure they want to know. You're going to get both, and I think I'm going to get dinged on the shipping of these. So please don't let me get, have to eat too much, because the shipping is going to think it's one disc when it's really two. But you get the 2-pack, the battle pack that had the Zone Ringer GT concept on it. I did run a contest, and I had some left over, and I didn't want to open them or separate them at the time, so I do have a number of these that I'll slowly maybe let go of, and some I'll just hold on to forever. But I did have a few left over, so you're getting the battle pack from a couple years ago. It makes sense. I'm going to do the Luna battle pack next. These were very popular when I offered them up a few weeks ago, so let's see if you need them. I hit all the right buttons. Power up Buzz. Yes, it's going to happen. But first you need to buy this. If I can make you do that. I can't. But yes, you get both of these discs. They're both coming in there. There's a red one and there's an orange one. You're getting both of them for the battle pack. Battle pack instructions. It's all sealed up. This was never opened. These weren't sold separately. And Fish Dis is going to get the pair. So congratulations to you, Fish Dis. All right. I'll say this again. It's 10:22. I don't want to be live when we get to midnight, but would it only be 11 our time? Maybe. Here we go. I have a Luna battle pack. If you want to just go out and buy it, you can. It's on my website, thediscgolfguy.com, or you can get yourself this sealed one. We will put the sticker on this exact one. This one will go to you. I cannot open it right now. It is all sealed up. And it's the AB Paul McBeth Luna Battle Pack. Spill the beans on the camera you use. GH5. Yeah. And a Black Magic something or other.
4K.
Black Magic 4K. These aren't mine. These are Dave's from the Dyer's Guild. Anyway, Luna Pack. You don't have to bid anything more if you don't want to. That's great. Maybe you'll get a deal. Get in on the action. You do whatever you want. But I'm going to put one out there for you guys. And this will ship out to you tomorrow. If you call me at midnight and say, hey, open it up. Maybe I could open it up for you and let you know what you got, or I'll just send it to your house. So I am starting the auction. Here we go.
It's tomorrow somewhere, right?
It's tomorrow in Thailand. It already is. I know that they're 13 hours ahead of us, so they're out playing the morning round on Friday. So here you go. Here is the Luna Battle Pack. If you want to just go out and get it directly without messing around going through WhatNot, you can do it straight up on my website. That's absolutely possible. You're welcome to do that, or you could get another one here. This is just making it easier to kind of run through to give you guys the offering. And it looks like, understandably, there we go. Perfect. Hugged survey today. Okay. This pack going to you. Does it have the golden ticket? Should we figure it out? I don't know. All right. Appreciate it. That ships out tomorrow. All right. You guys have been waiting so patiently.
Doesn't say you could put some up in top frame.
Like this? Oh, but they won't see. Oh, the power up Buzz. This ridiculous Luna. Like, that is insane. Well, I don't know if you, okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's go with this one. This one's obscure, but I like it anyway. 2014. I was at the Am Worlds. My buddy Dustin was playing. We also were broadcasting on Smashbox TV. the first and only, I think, AM Worlds that was ever broadcast live, because we were just trying to get our reps in and do as much as we could with trying to learn how to broadcast. It was like a crew of 2, Johnny V here in Milwaukee, and then me out on the course, along with my buddy Dustin. And they came out with, one of the discs that they came out with that week was the Buzz OS prototype. I don't know if this came out that week or just before it. This is 2014. That's crazy. 177 Buzz OS prototype. This is super flat. I know there were a limited run of them. I don't know the exact number, but obviously a pretty limited run. And then it's got the mini AM World stamp in it. If anything, this is definitely a piece of history to have if you're at all a Buzz collector. There's just certain Buzzes that are going to be forever going to be difficult to get your hands on. And one of these is perfect for somebody like trying to get their collection truly completed, so to speak. I think that's one of the big components to it is like you can get a lot of the random ones here and there that were maybe mass produced, but something like this, you're not going to go out and just randomly run into a bunch of these or have somebody that's got a bunch of them. So looks like Emmett Murr maybe is what it is. Emmett, taking it down. Congratulations. I think that's awesome. Let's go to, we're going to stick with a Buzz theme for just a moment. I hesitate. I'm not going to lie. This is one that I genuinely am most reluctant to let go of tonight. This is as it says, this is your ticket for a chance to win one-of-a-kind collection. And these were all part of the 10-year anniversary of the Buzz. And yes, they had the bar stamp Buzzes. They had the flag stamp Buzzes that we'll talk about. They had all of those. But then if you look real closely, there's a little 10 that's in here in the eyes. And these were the Midnight Buzzes. This one says 630. As in, I think there were only 1,000 of these Midnight Buzzes made. I think the number was 1,000. Do not hold me to that, but it would make sense. I have number 630 here. So if you want in on it, I hate to let it go, but if you want in on it, this is it. I think I bought 5 of them, was ultimately the number. And tonight I'm letting one of those go. Again, I don't know if you've ever seen one of these. Just like that Buzz OS from AM Worlds. I don't know if you've seen one of those anywhere else, or even some people didn't even know that these existed because there was such a limited quantity of them. And then I don't know how far and wide the buzz about them later expanded. Just because, there's a lot of the 10 years. You see a lot of the other Buzzes that are out there that are, I don't want to say a dime a dozen, but they're just so much more common. Again, something like this, you're not going to see come along that often whatsoever. So let me know if you like it. Number 630. Maybe double check with Bob Giulio as to if there were only 1,000, but that is what rings a bell. It wasn't 100,000, I'll tell you that much. And Phil, who's, I believe, out of Michigan and a big collector, I don't know if this is adding one to your stack of 10 more, or if this is the only one you have, Phil. But awesome. Congratulations, buddy. All right, let's keep it rolling with something that you guys will love. We're going to switch up manufacturers a little bit, and we're going to go to a Disc Mania with the Originals stamp. This is an S-Line DD3, and of course you want to know if it's Innova molded, and the answer is yes. This is an Innova molded. You can actually get my fingerprints on there a little bit. This is sat in a box since the day I got it. I had ordered some of the Originals and just let them sit. I had heard that they might be shifting some manufacturing, and I figured that at some point somebody would have a preference. And all you can do is sit back and see if that ends up being the case, and it looks like it has. So this is an original stamp with the originals and Innova molded S-Line DD3 173 to 175 is what is penned on there. Still has the little sticker. But yeah, looking at an S-Line DD3 yellow, almost wanting to transition, but not quite. Pretty much a basic yellow for you guys. Conrad trying to get on out. I wouldn't say I'd say there's a little dome to it, but not incredibly domey. There's just a little bit of a dome to it. I guess you can hear it if we were a little closer to the mic, but I wouldn't say it's like super pop top domey or anything like that. And Ben Crow taking it down. Congratulations. Hope that you love it. The DD3 is wild OG. I have a few of these as well. They are solid. Talking about that buzz. Any first run buzz? I don't have any of those along tonight. And Phil says Monday Madness to my WhatNot coming in hot. Uh-oh. Check out Phil's stuff. Arguably one of the greatest Discraft based collections probably on the planet. He's got a lot of stuff from a lot of places, but a little heavier on Discraft, knowing that Phil lives in Michigan. All right, we're gonna stick with the same theme for a moment. Same idea as I said before. I don't know that I really want to let this go, but it's gonna happen. Innova molded S-Line FD3, known as the Doombird 2. Very popular discs, of course, not just because of Simon, but overall, they were a very popular mold. And I know a lot of people were disappointed when these were no longer a thing. So kind of they always claim swirly. I used to give Disc Mania a hard time and think, well, just drop the swirly BS. They're not really that swirly. So quit trying to charge extra for it. And but here we got a Doombird 2. Oh, please don't make me regret letting this go. I've been sitting on a couple of Doombirds for a little bit of time now, and I think they're such a sought after item. Kind of that purplish, not brown, kind of a purplish transition swirl, wannabe swirl on the top. And it looks like Forrest is getting after it right now. What are we seeing? And Forrest is gonna take it down. $48. I feel like you've got yourself a deal. Phil is saying 85 to 100. Yeah, you got yourself a deal here, Forrest. So certainly appreciate it. All right, I don't know. Now you guys are making me nervous about some of these collectibles and if I should be letting them go. Should I? How about do you guys want a McPro Aviar? Is anybody gonna get excited about having one of the early run McPro Aviars? Let them fly, they say. Let them go. You have a million more. I don't. There's so many of these that I don't. I need to leave. This disc is too hot. Yeah, Phil. I appreciate you. All right. Does anybody want this? Do you want this? You got to let me know in the chat if you want that. Or do you want the purple 10-year, the Blurple 10-year anniversary buzz? Which one do you guys want? This has some purple in it. Kind of drawing me together as a pair here. But the 10-year buzz, or do you want the McPro? Both. The McPro, the Blurple. Come on, you guys gotta. All right, we're going 10-year. I might hold on to this. I don't know if I'm gonna let this go tonight. I'm gonna set it aside. We're gonna go gold stamp 10-year anniversary buzz. Of course, new, never thrown. Yeah, you don't need me to talk it up much more. Let's get to it. Are we ready? This is disc on screen 45. That's for our purposes here tonight. Gold foil, 10-year buzz. It looks just beautiful. I guess I don't have much more to say to it. 177 is the sticker, 177 plus, and of course it's got the wasp tooling. That was all intentional that they did it. Phil's calling for 80. I don't know if it's going to get there, Phil, but it looks like we got some guys trying to get after it. Yeah, these are, I don't know. I thought they looked really sweet. This one really clean and a good look to it. I don't know that there we go. I'm doing a little better justice there. And it looks gorgeous. A little bit darker almost on the rim to it. All right, there we go. $58. Again, I feel like that's a pretty damn good deal. How about we talking AB Snake Pit Viper Luna? Or are we talking Amnats, excuse me. Amnats American flag dyed Buzz. Is this it? Am I gonna lose you guys if I run one of these and then you guys are gone for the night? I can only tease for so long.
Everybody wants it.
Everybody wants it.
Save it for last.
Is that why? What else did you want? We got some more Maynam discs. We got some destroyers. Some more zones. Oh, we still have ourselves a little AB big head. All right, here we go. I let one of these go. Now, the full story, it looks like we've got a little rubbing that took place here. Again, probably disc rubbing against one another. They haven't always been handled perfectly, I'll admit that. And then it looks like a little bleeding from what was probably another disc, coincidentally, along some of the rim. So I can get that. I really want to show it to you. So full disclosure here, it's never been thrown, but there is just a little bit of, like I said, bleeding around the rim and a little bit of a scratch there. So it's not in perfect condition. I will certainly tell you that much. Still never thrown. What did its twin do a couple weeks ago? 100 and something? I don't know, but here you go. We are going to run it. Of course, you guys have been watching AB work magic with these recently. I don't know. I think it's absolutely incredible. I wish I knew if that was... I'll let you guys figure that out, but it's like a little scratch, essentially, that is there. Amnats Buzz. Who wants the action? I wonder. Yeah, I wonder where that, what other disc? Because I feel like I would have stored these with other Amnats Buzzes. That's what's kind of crazy about it. But it's got a little bit of that bleed to it, just a little bit of storage wear to it. I hope that you like it. Oh, did we get a winner? Hugged? Yeah, I'm gonna throw in something else with that. That is, I appreciate you. We're gonna find something else to throw in there with you. Yeah, let's just, why don't I do that right now? I'm throwing in this Bevel Sky PA Mini Buzz along with your regular Buzz. I'm gonna put those in together, and I appreciate you. Enjoy. Thank you so much. All right, I'm winding down here tonight. I appreciate you guys for joining so much. Still got a powered up Buzz. We still got a crazy dyed Luna. I don't know if somebody needs a Heimburg. You guys looking for possibly a Heimburg winning disc? Let's, what else do we got? We got an AB Big Head. Big Head AB. That's certainly, we got the Dayglow Power Up Buzz. Let's, we're going to go a little odd. Just odd for a moment. Here's where we're going. Pre-flight number. Start there. Pre-flight number. Very, very early run Pro Valkyrie. Now, there's fingerprints on this. This is like almost like it feels like it's disintegrating, right? Like the Pro plastic, after being stored and not getting weathered in, started to kind of feel a little gritty and grippy and a little bit weird. And that's exactly what this is. You may want it for the history. You may actually throw Pro Valkyries and love these. I wanted to put it out there. It's a unique disc. You do with it as you will, but you're getting a very, very early run Pro Valkyrie in getting this disc. But it's gonna feel weird in your hand, or like I said, maybe you're just gonna dye it and hang it on the wall, or have Juliana Korver sign it because she was throwing Velks forever, whatever. But it is a, I hate to say the word, it feels like it's almost falling apart on you, but it tells you how old that disc really is. So full disclaimer on that. And if you're an old school player, I'm guessing Carolina Chainbanger is. If you're a little bit old school, you know exactly what you're getting here with this Pro Line Velk. So appreciate it. Yeah, hope you enjoy it. Let's run. We're only doing a few more here tonight. Does anybody need a first run Scorch? I've got a very first run Scorch. I've also got. Do I have buzzes and other zones? That's the zone. This is a zone. What I'd like to do is give one of these. Maybe I'll give that one away. Here, anybody need a Scorch? Everything I bought from Terry tonight will be on sale on my Monday Night Madness. There you go. There you go. Flip it and quit it, or something. I don't think that's a thing. All right. Does anybody need the Scorch, a first run Scorch? Doesn't look like we've got a lot of people fighting for it. So here's what I'm going to put up though. Wonderbread stamped Skyline Classic. This is a zone at 173.74. So max weight, obviously your typical Z, but just I set it aside. It's got a little, not perfectly flat. Got a little. It's actually got some serious puddle to it. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe not. Little puddle to it. All right, I'm guessing some other discs sat on top of it. So full disclosure, some puddle top to it, but I think you're getting it because it's clean. It's got plenty of area to work with if you're doing something else with the canvas. But then it's got the really cool. Let's see if I can get it in there. There you go. The nice Wonderbread look to it. All right. Zone action coming at you. It started. It's got some puddle to it. It's got a little bit of bend in it. It probably, some hot water would probably do the trick here for you if you need it. Yes, it is a cute stamp. I'm glad that you like it. One I worked a little extra on. Did penguin. What else did I have? A turtle one year. So going with all sorts of odds and ends, but a little bit of a concave look to it along with that absolutely beautiful Wonderbread. All right, looks like Willie is winning. Is Willie gonna get it? Will he get it? And the answer is yes. Thank you, Willie. Appreciate it. Cloudbreaker? You need a Cloudbreaker? Big head Luna. Big head Anthony Barella Luna. Come on. What is that weird little speck on it? I don't know what that is. Seems like it's in there. Doesn't seem like something I did. 170.72, so not max weight, but a big head Luna. Yeah, were these deglow? Somebody help me out. Were these deglow or were those Ledgestone? They were deglow. These were a deglow, right? You know what it is. Yellow, not quite lime green. This is more of a day glow green. Just for comparison, this is more of a day glow green. This is more of a really bright yellow. More of a day glow yellow green. Here we go. Let's run this. It's like 50 and you think I'd have it down by now, but I don't. All right, here we go. It is officially running. Let me know if you like it. Maybe you'll get a twin. Maybe you'll be hunting for a power up buzz later. I don't know, but anyway, this is what we're looking at. Anthony Barella, big head. AB also said, maybe you guys didn't hear that earlier. He said that I've got the golden ticket for the battle packs. So goalkeeper taking it down. I don't know what that little dot is, but you saw it. Fully disclosed it. There you go. Appreciate you. Yeah, isn't that weird? I said Cloudbreaker. Does anybody need a Cloudbreaker? Terry, moderator on Monday Night Madness. I don't know. I gotta wash my hair. I got things to do on Monday night. I'll be busy. No, maybe if I'm around, I can moderate. Let's do the Cloudbreaker. We're gonna run it. It's here. It's in front of me. This one's got some. It's basically like this bluish purple, not quite blurple. This is the Eagle McMahon Cloudbreaker from what the last year that he was with them. 174. We're gonna run it. You need to get one. Whoops, don't want to do that. We're gonna click this button. Here you go. 174 grams. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, there we go. It's kind of got like the discoloring there, where it's not quite swirly, but it looks kind of cool. The front is pretty basic, pretty straightforward for the most part. Kind of a bluish silver foil to it, but brand new, never thrown. Looks great, feels good in the hand, holds any line you put it on. You know, all the standard lines that go along with every single disc ever sold. Rasta Stamp is going to take it down. Rasta Stamp, congrats, thank you. That was 49. We got just a couple more. We're gonna run. If I did it right, I'm gonna run this giveaway. Just to tease you guys out a little more. This is an MD3, the Pro Line or PMD3 swirly. P Line swirly MD3. Oh my gosh. Antala approved, I think. That's not Antala. It's also not me. There's a story there somewhere for you guys. I want to do this as a giveaway. It's the swirly MD3 with the DG Guy mini stamp. This literally just arrived. Let's spit on it. This literally just arrived yesterday at my house. 25 of them, and I am just giving one away to get things to thank you guys. So I appreciate it. I will have some of these for sale directly as well, but for tonight, giving away for free. And I am running what I think is that giveaway, although somehow I entered it twice on earlier when I was setting up for tonight. So hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. If you do want to purchase one, I really appreciate it. You can get in on that action. Another Glow Berg or something else? That's going to get stashed and hidden and for a little while. RPM disc? Do we need an RPM disc? What do we need? The McPro. Simply Incredible is looking for the McPro. Fine. I messaged McBeth before we started tonight, and I sent him this picture, and I asked him what year it was. And I honestly, it was right when we were getting started, and his response, I have no clue. but later in my time there at Innova. So there you go. So there's the official word. Some aficionado out there will know better than Paul or myself. I could have probably done more Googling to get it figured out, but I did not. So anybody know the exact year that this was from? Anybody? Bueller? As always with not with just every disc, but specifically with every black disc, impossible to not have it have a little bit of a scuff or something to it. Looks like there's a minor one there. I mean, you guys know with any black disc, impossible. So, but this is new, never thrown. It does look really good. It has a purple, get it just right, a purple stamp to it. I think it looks pretty sharp. And no, they used like a metallic fat metallic marker to mark it. So here we go. Paul McBeth, McPro Aviar from, I don't know, one of those years. I've got a number of other McPro Aviars from different years, and I never really kept track which year was which. I honestly never thought he was going to leave Innova either, so that shows you what I know. I was just making stuff up. Phil is saying 2014, 2015. Yeah. Pretty sweet. I know these were really tough to come by. Obviously, they don't have the bead to them. I always love the feel of the plastic, but as a guy who often putted with KC Pro Aviars, I didn't like that there wasn't a bead. So this is going to Simply Incredible. Thank you very much. I hope that you enjoy it. I think it looks beautiful, and I really like it. Okay. Oh, I wonder. Let's, I got some Lunas and some Buzzes. And a pretty sick Halo Destroyer. Battle packs drop at midnight. But they're already available right now. So if you want to buy one, you can from me. All right. Berg Destroyer. Okay, so I'll get zero consensus here. Open one at midnight. I think that we could do that. That sounds like a good idea. Any more flag dyed Buzz? I do not have any more of those along. Destroyer, Gear Zone. Okay. They're available for pre-sale. They're available. Yeah, you can. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to put this up. I thought it was really cool. Naturally, whenever you have players winning a whole bunch, it's always tough, I think. Even to this day. I mean, this was years ago. This is 2022. Very difficult to find ways to be innovative, especially if you're winning a lot, for what they're doing for these discs. I think of Ganon, winning 9 events in a year. Like, there's only so many commemorative discs that you could make. But this, I feel like, was one of the more unique ones that we saw early on, in that they were doing not only that the Halo was coming out, but then they did the bottom stamp with it. And I think this just looks, I personally think this looks incredible. So Calvin Heimburg, 2022, max weight. We are going to get after it. Here we go. The Heimburg Tournament Trophy Series, whatever. Obviously, completely blank, beautiful top. Plenty of canvas if you want to do something else cool or unique with it. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. 2022, what was this? As you guys are talking about turf, was this the year that McBeth slipped on the playoff hole and then Calvin took it down, or was that a different year? That sounds like it was this year. So $28 going to Derek. Congratulations. I feel like that's quite a steal on this beautiful Halo Destroyer. Love it. Congrats.
We got a giveaway winner as well.
Plenty of pop top to that. And giveaway winner,
Disc Golf Mama 20.
Disc Golf Mama 24. Tell her what she's won. Oh yeah, the P-Line MD3 with the Disc Golf guy stamp on it. So congratulations. I don't think I can easily give away other stuff. I've got other stuff I'd like to give away. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to include this with, we're going to get a little silly. Grip 6 makes a lot of incredible products. I've been wearing their same belt, actually, that I got from them in 2021, and it's holding up my pants. Grip 6 came into the game and has done a lot of great stuff, and some of the things that they offered up were socks. I actually have 2 sizes, so if you reach out to me and tell me, whoever wins, I've got small and large. I guess I'm just assuming large, but if you got small, that's fine too, or you want to give them to a kid or someone else, or someone that fits it. It says men's 6'7", and women's 6'8", and then men's 10 to 12. Anyway, so you'll have your choice, same socks, just different sizes, but that's going to go along with a Disc Golf Guy stamped Berg. Wish you could see how beautiful this glows. It's absolutely incredible. So a Glowberg, just had these done up. This is 173 grams. This is 24, 12, 17, which I don't know. Is that made in December of last year? I don't know. Either way, I apologize. I don't know what they're embossing. Anyway, here you go. We're gonna run it. Here's a Berg, along with the socks. That may or may not influence you. Maybe you don't care about the socks. That's fine. But unless you tell me not to send them, you're getting the socks along with the Glow Berg. You're getting both. Nice Grip 6 wool socks, along with a sweet brand new Glow Berg. All right. Oh, that makes me look a little creepier than usual. Sorry. Yeah, it's not doing it quite the justice in this case. But you guys know, it's obviously everyone talks about Castaplast and MVP's Glow, and then watching Discraft come out with the Mega Glow and do what they've been doing. But Fish Dis is getting in on the action. So Fish Dis, I'm going to assume it's the large socks. If not, let me know. I can send the other pair unless you don't want either. But you got both of these coming at you. So appreciate it. And I don't know what those retail for, but I'm sure they're not cheap. Did somebody say Mega Glow? All right. We are down. I've got some Samui stamps, but I'm worrying that you guys don't care at this point, because we are in Power Up Buzz territory, we're in Dyed Luna territory, and we're in Snake Pit AB Luna territory. I want that Luna. Okay, well, there's two. So the question is, which Luna? Did the Samui Glowberg go already? It did. I may have more of those. If you want to reach out to me directly, I may have more of those. I do have more of those that will be available. So Power Up. We've got the Power Up Buzz. We've got the Lunas. Let's go. We're going to go with this one first. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this was one of the earliest dyed Z Lunas that I ever saw. This was around the time of a Ledgestone a couple years ago, and this was one of the earliest dyed ones that we saw coming out of the factory. Now, somebody can correct me, but I'm almost positive that was the case. And then I did some digging around, because this one in particular has the little Paul McBeth foil. This is the PM Paul McBeth foil. I don't know. I think you're silly if you don't love it. Here we go. The Luna. 73, 74 is what it's stickered at. McBeth foil. Ready to go. The Paul McBeth foil on one of the earliest ever dyed Z Lunas. The reflective stamp is so cool, because like when I hold it just right, I literally can't see any of them. And then you move it just slightly, and it's got all of them. So Hugged, taking it down. Beautiful. Love it. Do we open a battle pack after this? Do we? Well, then I guess. I mean, if I'm gonna be true to form here, and we're gonna do a battle pack, we got the battle with these guys. Set that aside, and that means what? AB Luna, released a few weeks ago. I'm gonna quit talking. I'm gonna let you get after it. Here we go. AB Luna released at the Tour Championship, if I recall. Not a lot of them running around. This one is absolutely beautiful. It's kind of got the purplish outer and then the snake skin print foil. Spin test? Oh, is that a thing? All right, I'm a little behind. There is the spin test. Megan looks to be taking this down. Is that what I saw? Megan, congratulations. I hope that you love it. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. Congratulations. What else? I think can we do we can open a battle pack. Does somebody want a battle pack? That'd be kind of exciting. I didn't honestly think we were going to go long enough for this to happen. I wasn't planning on this. I like the idea of opening this. Now, I don't do a whole lot of ripping, as they say, but when you open them, I will open it, and then you still get just whatever the contents are, right? That's how that works. Do you want to trade it back in? Open my battle pack, bro. Show me gold. Okay, that could be possible. I think we could do that. Yeah. Well, so what do we want to do? Should we? Yeah. Do we want to open that other one? That kind of takes us on a sidetrack for a second. Let's do that at the end of the show. So we're going to offer this one. I'm going to try not to lose my fingers. I'm going to offer this. If you want me to open it so the world can see it, I think we can get after it. We'll do that. All right? So I'm going to make this available. If you want to open, if you don't, no big deal. We slap the label on it and it still goes out tomorrow. Is that how we're good? Imagine if I pull the golden ticket. Would that reduce my sales for any of the other battle packs that I have in stock? Be very careful, sir. You need your fingers. I absolutely do. So here we go. Were you 18 or 4?
I can't remember which one.
Oh, yeah, Hugged. Were you number 18? Were you the first battle pack or the second one that we sold? Because that would be fun to open it for you if that's what you want. Here we go. I'm going to put this one up for sale, and if you want it opened, we will open it right here. Let's get after it. It is officially available, and if you just want to order a regular pack, that's fine too. But right now, if you want this opened, you want to see the excitement that it is for, you are absolutely welcome to do so. I'll admit I have never ripped something open live like they do with the cards and potentially here the battle pack. So congratulations. Looks like B Fowler is B Fowler D says that he wants it, he or she wants it. The question is, do you want it opened, and then do I open it right away? I feel like that would seem appropriate if so. But B Fowler, let us know if you want this open, or if you don't. There's no pressure. Open it. Yes. Here we go. This is a first. Absolutely a first for me. I've never opened any packs of cards. I've got lots of them for sale. I've never opened any. But here we are. The battle pack. First one on the stream for me. What kind of rock are we not? What kind of rock? What kind of knife are we rocking? I don't know if this is a fancy one. I know you're into knives, Phil. Don't be weird. All right. You will get all this stuff, including do flight numbers make a difference? We'll let you do that. Golden ticket, are you in there? All right. I'm really nervous for my fingers and for all of this process.
Scissors. Maybe you use scissors.
I'm trying to. I'm doing everything. I'd rather cut off my finger than cut your disc. Maybe I shouldn't be using a knife for this, and I should have just ripped them like I saw all the players do. Here we go. Is there a ticket in there? A golden ticket? Wow. Like, I know, I'm sorry. And there you go. This is the, where's our list? I'm trying to think of the commonalities of them. But there is your pack, 174 grams. Are they at least matching weights, hopefully? This one listed 173, 174. So just I think your standard swirl. I don't think these are specifically special. Right? TI swirl? Yeah, does that make sense? Is that what those are? That's what it looks like to me. Not gonna lie, it's kind of exciting. Party stamp. Yep, party stamp on both. Yeah, exactly. So there you go. Congrats. Your completely mangled bag. These will be, are those, somebody, I don't have the list in front of me as to if these were the commonality of them. I'm going to put the ticket in the bag and put them back in there.
2,500.
2,500. Okay, so I think these are a little bit of the more popular ones. The suspense is killing me, Hug says. Cool color combo. Open mine. Those are the comments. All right. How about this? We're gonna unless you don't want it, I was gonna put this up real quick, and then we can talk more about battle packs. I know some of you are waiting exclusively or extra excitedly for this. So here we go. We've got the Power Up Buzz. It's got the green, and then it's got the black and silver secondary foil. Green umbrella, black and silver. I don't know what. I'm sure there's a fancy term for that, but that's what it is on here. There you go. There's the green, the black. I'm gonna run it. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. We're running it. Here you go. I don't know. Some of you have been waiting around all night, so I apologize if it's taken us this long to get here, but officially running the Power Up Buzz. Did sell 2 of them this weekend when I was in Arizona. I sold them in person. And maybe I should have saved them here for tonight instead, is what it looks like I should have done. But super happy to get these out there. The Power Up Buzz. Man, I wonder if this might even fit in a battle pack. And I could just ship them all together if somebody's buying a battle pack or getting in on it. Goalkeeper is currently out in front. Is it going to be Goalkeeper? It looks like it is. So congratulations to you, Goalkeeper. I know you've got a number of other items tonight coming at you, including now this beautiful Power Up Mega D-Glow Buzz. Who wants a battle pack? Now I'm hooked. All right, so we have to find. This is, before we get any more as to whether or not we've got new ones, this is Hugged, right? You officially wanted it opened. Are they limited, officially licensed Mario? No, I don't think that was required or necessary there. That's not my battle pack to have. Just double checking. We are opening this for, yes, okay.
So that was a fresh one. This is actually his.
Oh, this is a fresh one. I apologize. Do you want behind door number 1 or door number 2? This is the one that we marked you for earlier today. If you can see that, oops, sorry, on that page. This is number 18. This is the one you officially got, and this was another random one off the stack. And he says my OG. So here we go. My OG. Yep, this is it. So number 18. We are. Let's see if I can do this a little bit slicker.
Did he have 4? I can't remember. Oh well. Said he was the first.
Okay.
Someone said he had 4.
I
couldn't keep track.
Hugged had 40.
I switched the labels.
We're going with this one. This is going to be drama no matter what I do. Now it's going to cause a fight, because if these are super great, then there's going to be drama, and if they're not, then you're going to say, well, I wanted the other pack. So we're here live. I'm not going anywhere from this. What do you guys want? I've only slit the box. Well, in theory, I could swap the 2 black packages. You guys are going to have to answer me here, and the last thing I'm looking for is any kind of official drama here. So what are you guys suggesting? Come on, somebody on the board. Megan got 18, so this is technically Megan's, which I'm all about. Hugged bought 40. Okay, so you guys are right on that. Now that I have officially sliced open 18s, do you want me to slice open 40? Megan, you still here? Do you want it open? Somebody says, "Oh shit! Oh shit is right." I just don't want anyone to feel disappointed, and so I want to do what we can do to make it as close to correct as possible. Someone says, "Give him 14." Megan says, "No." Megan, I feel like you're most impacted here. What would you like me to do? Would you like me to, just simply leave this as is? because this is all I've sliced open, I'm happy to do that. If you're okay with that, that would be the easiest solution here, honestly, if you're okay with that. Because that's all I've done, Megan. You've seen it. Megan. And I appreciate you, Megan, for also ordering a bunch of others. Don't open yours. I want to be surprised. So, Megan, if you're good with this, I'm leaving this as is. Yes, there's that, but I'm leaving this as, I'll put a fresh piece of tape over that, and I'm going to leave yours as is. All right. Thank you, Megan. All right, hugged. See, this is what we get for this being my first time. No, I'm totally good with you not wanting it opened. I wanted to be sure that you knew the box had been sliced. All right, we ready now? Is this the right one? We ready? You guys are going to be like, I'm never doing another stream with that idiot again. Here we go. Oh, hey, card. Let's see if I can do this smarter.
Scissors over there if you want.
Scissors doesn't seem as tough of a solution. Like, right? Here we go. I think we're getting a similar result in the... Oh, that something fell out. Looks like some more TI swirl action. I don't know what you guys are seeing. TI swirl action. Silver stamps. Looks really slick. But silver stamp. Obviously the Ultra Star with the ring, silver stamp. But silver stamp TI action. Hugged, that is yours. Okay, now I'm a pro at doing this. Pretty much have this all down. But these will be going out to you tomorrow. Thank you for letting me sign one live. Sure, I could do that if you really want me to.
Put a marker on the thing over there.
You have to tell me which one. I definitely don't want to be. Thank you. I assume on the Ultra Star. If that's what you would like. Ultra Star. Okay. On the top, yeah, sure. I'm flattered.
Bottom.
I mean on the top of the disc or the bottom of the disc? Oh, that thank you. Who's the pro? Me. I assume you mean, yeah, bottom of the disc. Harry was a Discraft sponsored player. I was, believe it or not. Can't you tell by how well I opened their boxes? All right, I'm signing on the bottom of the disc. Here we go. There you go. DG guy, Terry Miller. There you go. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Honestly, thank you for giving me the pleasure of being able to do this on the stream. I'm going to hand these off to Dave because I'll probably just mess with them. Cameraman too? You want Dave? You want Dave in on that action? He can certainly.
What?
If you don't know already, Dave runs the Dyer's Guild. He does a ton of different tutorials, has all of the products that you need in terms of learning how to dye your own discs, gets you all of the equipment, all of the dye, everything else. This is Dave. And Dave's going to work his magic. And then Dave works all the technology and does all the other smart people stuff. So I appreciate you guys so much. I don't know. Do you guys need more, or do we call it? Because I'm good with calling it. But if you want to rip some boxes, we could rip some boxes. Now they're all freshies, so to speak. I'm happy to do that. Or like I said, if you just want to go out to my website, get them at the regular price, and have me just ship them tomorrow, I can do that. But if you want some boxes, now that I'm a pro at this box ripping stuff. I mean, do we just keep ripping them all till we find that golden ticket? Because they're definitely here, right? The golden ticket is. Maybe I can incentivize you guys with some other fun stuff. If you want to buy some boxes, I could throw in. I've got some little socks for you. I've got the brand new DG Guy ornament that you probably need for Christmas. Yeah, we could make that. But if there's anything else that you need, I need a regular buzz. I've got a Skyline Classic Zone. I've got an X-Out Mako. I've got a Tear Bear stamped Saint. If somebody needs me to run a Kia, I'm one of the Kia boys. No, never mind. I can run a Kia. I've also got a First Run Scorch. And then here's a couple of really cool ones also that are a little bit more random that I didn't touch on. I've got a lightweight 162 Mamba packed along here tonight. And then I have a 156 Halo double stamped Halo Destroyer with the Samui logo. So I don't know if you guys want to fight about any of those or want me to list any of these. Those are all the other kind of reserves that I had here tonight in terms of discs that I brought along. This was going to be used as a demo disc at some kids. I went to a school today where we were teaching disc golf, and I thought they were going to be short on discs, so I brought a couple extra X-Out, random brand new X-Out discs. And these are Mako 3s. This one in particular is, and I thought maybe somebody would need a Mako 3, but if not, and then also I've got a Zone that I've done. Run it. Run what? What do you need? Thank you for going to the school today. That's awesome. Yeah, it was my pleasure. I met the woman a couple weeks ago at a Phi-Ed show, and then sure enough, she was just starting her disc golf unit. So next thing you know, I'm over there helping with her class. It was pretty fun. So, who's the handsome guy? Paul, I think. Sell out. Maybe you're saying keep going. Oh, sell out of stuff. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna run another box, and if you don't bid it, well, then I'll just open it on my own and keep it. Another box, running right now, going, boom. Here we are. You can tell me if you want me to open it, or if you don't. I am not mad or offended one way or another. If you want me to rip it open and maybe lose a finger, we could do that. Or if you want me just to ship it as is, it will go out tomorrow morning along with all this other stuff. It'll ship as quickly as possible. I want to get these out to you guys. So you let me know. There is definitely some of this newfound excitement in trying to find some other packs. Hopefully we've got something more than the TI Swirl all lined up here, but just bite it with your teeth. That's probably a good way to do it, actually. Maybe I'll listen to Dave finally. All right, hugged. Looks like another one. And you want this one opened, and we're going to do that. Trusty knife. And now I'm going to go to the scissors. Here we go. I'm not going to make a plug for my disc in a box and how my boxes actually are lighter weight and save you money every time you're shipping. I'm not going to talk about that right now. I am very excited about the Luna Battle Packs that are all in store here. So let's try the scissors approach. I feel that judgment. Here we go. Uh-oh, we got something different. Something different. I'm going to keep it hidden. Different from the previous two. Whoop, whoop. Heck yeah. What is this? Confetti? Is that what they're calling it? Wow. With the Discraft stamp, Discraft foil. These are beautiful. I'm getting confused with my camera angles still, believe it or not. But this is, wow, look at that set. Who's got the numbers on those?
It's confetti, it's 2,500.
Okay, huh. Confettis are 2,500? Dang. I don't know. And then the silver Discraft foil, I think these look incredibly sharp. Confetti, the confetti is ultra. Yeah, I don't know. I think these, yeah, well, they say they're the same as the TI Swirl, as you just said. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like these look cooler. That's just me. But there you go. Sweet. You want me to sign these? I'm totally kidding. I love that these are nice and see-through, so to speak. These will get packed back up along with the card. And back in. So this was, what, 58? I'm going to have to ship a whole box of boxes of stuff to you. 58. There you go. I'm going to run another one. And you're getting one of the first runs of the Disc Golf Guy ornament. Dave made these. Nice little wooden ornament. I don't know. Put it on your tree. Do something. But if you want the wooden ornament, it'll go along with it in the battle pack. Let's run another one. If you want me to open it, great. And if you don't, that's great too. I mean, that's that much less work. But here we go. We're running it. Another battle pack that can be opened if you wish. I'm happy to do so. I'm waiting for something super air processing. Uh-oh. Well, hopefully we get that figured out. But hopefully we can get something super rare and or the golden ticket. Let's see if we can make something like that happen. Y'all think the Ultra Luna will be overstable? Did somebody, one of the team members said that they thought it was, or was it Jay Milley? I feel like it was Jay Milley. All right, who do we got? Disc Mania. Disc Mania wins it, number 59. Thank you, Disc Mania. And Disc Mania says open it. Disc Mania is getting the ornament. How many is it going to take for me to do it right is the real question. I think that's ultimately what we're... So I tried to slice going that way before. We're going to try this again. I don't want to slice any discs. Yeah, see if you like. The big reveal. Are you excited?
Sure.
I don't believe him. All right. These are Jawbreaker, right? These are considered Jawbreaker. I gotta think about all the... I'm a little behind. Yeah, look at that. Kind of a... what is that? Is that considered sunset, or is that... What stamp is that called? Anyway. Absolutely. Oh, let me turn it around this way. Again, I'll get this camera stuff right. Jelly bean-ish? Is that what that is? I think it looks really sharp. I'll say that on this particular disc. I guess it looks pretty cool on here too. This has more of an orangish, we'll say, tint overall to it, and this has more of a reddish maroon tint to it. Yeah, I think they look pretty sweet. Ultra Star is at 173, and then the other one is stickered at 173, 174. Top or bottom of the Ultra Star in particular? You want one or the other? I'd be happy to help out. But thank you. Bottom of the Ultra Star. I don't want to hate that it's going to come through on the... All right, here we go. We'll do it up here. There you go. A little more subtle. Not totally ruining your stamp. Beautiful. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
For some reason he won.
Dang, celebrity. I love it. We'll get Dave to get it signed. I mean, you're definitely getting some one-of-a-kind packs here. Absolutely love it. All right, anybody got questions for me? Do you want me to keep ripping these? Because I will, but if you got questions, will you sign my box? Megan says yes, and that one's going to be easy to find because it's the one that's got the sliced tape. All right, I'm going to throw in one of the first run ever ornaments as well. That's going to go right inside there. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. There's your card. I feel like I'm stealing your fun by opening these. But then again, you're sharing your fun with the rest of the world. I don't know. But anyway, thank you very much. Happy to make it happen. Is there good? I'm gonna just sign it on. I'm gonna sign it up top. I'm gonna try and put the shipping label on the back for all these. So I'm gonna sign it right up here. This is 18. Yes, with the tape. Sure. We can get real fancy. Get real fancy. I'll do silver Sharpie down here. Open the lid and sign. That's much smarter. Thank you, Megan. Oh, what? Okay. Well, then I guess, yeah, we're proving that the tape. I'm nervous knowing. There you go. Thank you very much. It's on there. Sweet. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You don't want me to open this bag? Hope that ticket maybe is in there. I mean, the disc golf guy has to open it. All right. That will get, again, resealed. Thank you. Megan, thank you also for your patience and understanding on that one. All right. I guess, right? We gotta do another one. I don't know how many more.
4.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna do another one. Get after it. Does this have the golden ticket? It sounds golden. Okay. Anyway, happy to open it, or if you just want it shipped out to you, that is absolutely fine too. 2 chains looks like out in front, and 2 chains. Do you want it opened? After the stream is done tonight, if you do want to go out and still get your order on and just have it shipped to you, you're welcome to do that. You head on over to the Disc Golf Guy website. Dave has helped organize my site and totally redo it so it looks much nicer than it has in the last 5 years. So you can just go order it there, and we'll get it shipped out as a regular order. 2 Chain says open, please. I never thought you'd ask. Ooh, those feel mega glow. Okay, maybe not. All right, I'm still not convinced I've got the right method, though. I mean, I could just rip it like an animal, but that doesn't feel right either. You guys are like, that guy was never in Boy Scouts, was he? The way he operates a knife. You're right, I wasn't. All right, I have not seen these. Teeth? We haven't tried that yet. Here we go, the big reveal. And more Jawbreaker. Not gonna lie, I like this Jawbreaker better than the last one. On this particular one, I think, yeah, that looks really cool. Would not be good in Wisconsin playing in the snow in a few weeks or a few months. But otherwise, yeah, I think that looks absolutely gorgeous. So a set of Jawbreaker. Kind of an orangish tint here to the Ultra Star. Also still marked at 173 grams. But Jawbreaker, clear Jawbreaker. Do you want me to run this? We'll see what you... No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, very cool. Congratulations. I don't see or hear a ticket in there, a golden ticket. What happened to the scissors? I'm from the fingertip safety board. Yeah, I mean, the scissors don't seem to be cutting that plastic very well. That's why I've kind of abandoned the scissors, honestly. So there you go. It's all back in there. Thank you so much. Enjoy. 2 chains. Do you guys need another one? All right, until you tell me no. I guess we do another one until you tell me no. All right, you going to the Holiday Disc Exchange at Workforce Brewing. Justin, I appreciate that. I am signed up to have a booth at the Workforce Brewing down in Illinois in a few weeks. Hopefully I can make that happen. But here you go. If you want it opened, great. If you don't, well, then, as you know, I'll just ship it out as is tomorrow. Sick Bogey is getting in on the action. Sick Bogey. We need some boxes. I will be there. All right. I will try to bring down some my disc in a box shipping boxes down to that nice one. Sick Bogey says open. Here we go. I feel weird putting my teeth on your yeah. All right.
Light it.
I don't know. Cause then you're gonna have these germs and what do we got? We have back to the swirls. Whoa, though. Not saying I mean, okay, one at a time. First of all, there's your, yes, can I fully give you, there it is. Look at that flag stamp on that, which of course looks great. And then I think it looks just as cool on the Ultra Star. Very cool. This is like kind of almost a gray TI. I don't know that I've seen a lot of discs that color. It's almost like a grayish, not quite silver, but a gray. A little copper. Yeah, silver and copper. And then this is definitely much more of a blue. So hope you like them. If you don't, too bad. But seriously, I think that is a very beautiful TI set, in my opinion. I still want something that's not. Oh no, we've had what? We've had confetti, jawbreaker, and swirl. Okay, so we've had 3 different types. Going back in there, appreciate you. I was just doing some math, and I wonder if these are listed under. I need to stop doing this, or I need to change the shipping profile because it thinks I'm shipping 1 disc, and when I start shipping 2 at this price, it's going to cost me extra money on every one of these that I'm doing, like an idiot. Ah, yeah, because it thinks I'm shipping 1 disc, which is all that it's charging you guys for. Why am I opening this? That's what I have. This is it. This should be, yeah, change correct. Yeah, thanks, Sun King. Is that easy enough for me to do? Can I do it here? Oh, can I change start auction, edit? Here's probably where I could change the shipping. Hey, if only I would have done this $40 ago. That one now. Oh, I'm gonna have to do that on every one. All right. Well, we're running out. Is adjust 5 after the fact? I don't think I can. That's the problem. Is that it charges you guys almost immediately, obviously for the shipping, and then even if the shipping's way more or way less, I'm the one that eats that. You guys don't, which is what it is. But all right. Do we need another one? We need another one. Here we go. Start. I'll open it or I won't, but I won't be losing a couple extra dollars this time on it. So, all right, we got a leader out there already. I know going to be bundled with a few other discs that are going home. But now Disc Mania maybe try and get in on the action. Disc Mania also has some discs coming their way, a number of them tonight. So happy to make it happen. And Disc Mania, appreciate it. Thank you so much. Everything that bought was probably in free shipping anyways. Don't worry, you might be happy. Bought was probably in. Do you want it open, Disc Mania? He said, rip it and bite it. This is getting weird. Not gonna lie. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna take that as a yes to open. Mike Barnett, everyone, I know was out there a moment ago. Sun King, of course, doing shows just about every night. And thank you, Mike, for all the insights you've provided me when I was getting. Where were you a few hours ago when I was jacked up the beginning of the show, though? That would have been nice to have you here for that. Oh, that worked. Pretty good. You don't get to keep that. But here we go. Uh-oh. Do we have a different look? We don't. We have some beautiful swirls, though. And what it's worth, this is the first one I've noticed that wasn't 173 in terms of the Ultra Star. This is listed at 172. That is... Oh, wait a minute. Those are... Oh, sweet. Those are mini bees. You got the bees. That is a bee foil. It is bee rad. Heyo. Yeah. The mini bee foil. So, although this color didn't excite me at first, it would be good for winter. But yeah, we got the bee foil. Wow. I don't know if you can see those. Great. Yeah, maybe that's a little better. I think they pop a little better on the Ultra Star. Actually, I think they pop a lot better on that for some reason. Get that in there for you. Wow. Yeah, sweet. Hope you like them. As I took a bite into it. Okay. Again, stuff's getting weird. I mean, for the right price, there's a lot of stuff that could happen. I don't think we're on the right website for that. There you go. Appreciate it. Aw, thank you, my pug caddies. Really appreciate the tip. Beautiful, just like Terry. Thanks, Disc Mania. I appreciate it. All right, going back in. Unless I make a trip down to the car where I think I have some more. This seems to be the last one, unless I go down to the car, which would require a quick intermission. But let me read first. Hey, Terry, please let me know if you will be selling any more of the Nats buzzes in the future. Yes, I set up an X account. It's called Nats Buzz, and just follow that account. I'm just kidding, I did not. At some point, there might be some more of those Nats buzzes. I have a couple more. I really may very gradually, as you guys can see, I don't do these shows that often yet, and I don't know if I will, but we ready? I'm gonna run it, and then you guys will have to let me know if we need more boxes or not, because I'm gonna run this one. Here we go. No, hold on. I want to make sure that I don't have it, that I have it set correctly. I probably don't. It was not. Yeah, that's the problem, is I screwed it up earlier. Now it will go correctly. Boom. Will it be the last one of the night? That's the question. Will there be more? Don't get rid, Terry. Yeah, those are fire. I know. I'm reluctant to have been letting them go, but I do love that people are out there throwing them, and that AB has brought such a light to them. So $51 goes to 2 Chains. This isn't your first win of the night. Is this your first box of the night? AB is using the one. I got him to love to watch it fly. I totally agree. Let him fly it. 2 Chains says open it. Here we go. Any guesses? Anybody got guesses what we're gonna see in here? Is it gonna be something new? I'd love to see another new foil that we haven't seen before. I'm gonna just try and go this route. Just the straight up double glitter, glitter on glitter, black, big Z. Just want to add discs to the box to save shipping. I mean, that's brilliant. I think everybody else should be doing that tonight too. Just here we go. I was just gonna say that. It only took 10 of them. No golden ticket. Some more TI swirl. Just when I'm like wondering if I'm disappointed, I'm not, because they look sharp. And this Paul McBeth foil. Can you see those? Yeah, there we go. That should be a good angle. Yeah, Paul McBeth foil. It's running sideways as opposed. Anyway, okay. Yeah, McBeth foil. Pretty cool. Is that matching? Oh, they're just okay. Yeah. It's just a lot tougher to see them. That's so funny because it was just, or it's just my angle and I'm not smart. There you go. But yeah, Paul McBeth foil on the Ultra Star. I love the look. I love the actual swirls of this Ultra Star versus that. But there you go. Looks beautiful. Can I spin that? I have to spin the top. I think that looks beautiful though. Love it. All right. Hope that you like them. 2 chains. I hope that you do. We got this, and it was by far my best package opening of them. What was the name of the account on X? I was joking. I apologize. I was being a little facetious. Yes, I do not. I don't have a tracker specifically on those discs. I would say that if I'm gonna do another WhatNot, maybe another one gets put in there, and the WhatNots that I'm doing that aren't with like Nate Doss or someone else. Let me know if you need me to, or are interested in me helping you host a WhatNot or collaborating in any way. I thoroughly enjoy doing these. Obviously, it's turned into a podcast format here at almost 3 hours. That wasn't my intention, but I have had a lot of fun with it tonight. So thank you guys. Thank you to Dave again, who's helped. And we'll see where these go. I can't promise how often these will come about, but if people keep enjoying them and want some of the random goodies that I have, I'm super happy to make it happen. So thank you guys so much. I don't know if you need more boxes. Let me know right away, because then we'll have to run down and grab a couple more packages. If you need me to rip any more boxes, I don't think you need any more of the discs. But if you do, we can keep at it. But last thing I want this to do is to drag on. I mean, come on. I wish it was easy enough. Is it easy enough for me to do a giveaway? I don't think it is, if I don't have it set up already. Let me see if I can give away something over here. I'm not sure if I can. Let's see if I can type in the giveaway. Oh, let's see if we can add a unit, create a listing. Oh, maybe I can. Temporary. Oh man, what a pain. To try and do all that. And what I don't understand is why sports stuff doesn't always just come up every single time I go in here, and it's like only occasionally. Does it matter? We'll see. Let me real quick. Let me see if I can do this. This is gonna be quite the random item for you guys, and I know that sounds appealing. Let's do. Of course, I pressed the time thing profile. I think that's gonna be roughly the same as a disc. Not a disc. don't know if it's gonna. I thought it was gonna make me take a picture. I thought I heard somebody say that earlier. All right, what I've got, if it lets me do this, maybe it won't. Will it let me do this? I have. Well, this is embarrassing. Oops, something went wrong. That's for me to say, not for an app to say. It literally says, "This is embarrassing. Something went wrong." Again, nobody needs to help me look silly. Okay, I can add photos. Here we go. Here we go. I think I can just put this in here the right way. Take this photo and then do this giveaway like that. Yeah, sure. All right, and I can give you guys some free stuff. If you want it, great. If you don't, that's fine. You don't have to get in on it. It's for all the followers. And what I've got for you guys is a set of Innova playing cards and then a Disc Mania neck gaiter. I gave these away as a player's pack a couple years ago for my cold turkey. This is what it looks like. They're actually really nice. This is a neck gaiter. If you're not familiar, because you don't live in a cold enough place, you would like put this over your head, over your neck like this, and then wear it on your neck, and it keeps you nice and warm. I think they're great if you don't want to wear like a hoodie, personally. Like you want to feel like you're warm, but you don't want to go like with a hoodie or a bigger jacket. So I've got you a neck gaiter, and then just a pack of Innova playing cards like that. Here we go. So you're not going to get the used one. We'll give you the brand new one. And yeah, let's just run that for funsies, and I'll give it away for free to you guys. Get in or don't. Do we need more boxes? I don't think that we do. While I do that, fine. Okay. While I do that, I might as well run one more disc, because that's going to take 5 minutes, which I didn't think about. Let's run this. I've got a zone. This is a Skyline Classic Zone, 173, 174. It's just nice and flat, top and bottom. No puddling to this one. Just a really basic Z zone. And I don't know, I think it feels good. So let's get out of here. And if you want it, great. If you don't, well, great. I think that's how auctions work. It's got the Penguin Stamp 2023 Skyline Classic. So get in on it if you want. Z Zone, really straightforward. I never thought I'd have this much enjoyment watching other people buy stuff. Yeah, I didn't know that I would have this much enjoyment doing something like this, honestly. This has been a lot of fun with you guys. So thank you so much. That is the Skyline Classic Z Zone. This is a tournament that I run. And then next weekend I've got the Cold Turkey. And spoiler alert, there's going to be a few leftover discs from that, I'm guessing, as well. So Hugged takes that one down as well. Appreciate you so much. I'm going to have to throw something extra in your packaging because you bought so many items here tonight. But thank you so much. You're going to get the Skyline Classic Z Zone coming your way. Great job, Terry. Turns or TL3s next time I'm buying. Yeah, I didn't really get on board with the turns. Everybody thought I would love them because I threw race and beat up race, and then the turn kind of came along. And there's something about the profile being almost too shallow that I just didn't love about it. And so I know this sounds maybe silly, but I really heavily stocked up on discs that I threw a lot of, which is why you saw a lot of rocks, which is a lot of race, things of that nature, a lot of Aviars, KC Aviars. And if it was a disc I didn't throw, personally, I just didn't keep in stock nearly as many of them. And when I played for Discraft, I've got a ton of old Comets. I've got, of course, a bunch of old Buzzes. I threw Challengers. All of those when I was on Team Discraft for a couple of years before I went to Team Innova. So, question was favorite putter. KC Aviar is my most common go-to putter. However, we did just interview Jesse from Trash Panda, and he sent me an outer core, and I'm actually kind of excited to open that up and take a look at that and see if that's a disc that I should actually try out as a putter. All right, we still got some time to kill. This is really cool in that not only is it double stamped, sure, great. Yeah, whatever. Halo double stamp. It's 156 grams. So for those that like a lighter weight and usually have a hard time finding them, especially in something like a Destroyer, of course it's going to have a little bit of stability. It's a little bit domey, but it's only 156 grams. So depending on either your arm speed and or how you want to battle a headwind, whatever the case might be, if you have a slower arm speed, this is still going to get up and go pretty fast on you. So why don't I offer it up? 156 grams.
You put it up to the microphone.
Oh, yeah. Oh, totally different. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's the ASMR for us disc golf weirdos, right? Most valuable disc in my collection. I've got a couple of 2015 Sexton Firebirds. Those are probably the most valuable. All right, we're going to run this, though. 156 gram. I really like it. We're going to start it, and we're going to run it. Just 156 grams. Did I mention that? Got the Samui Mainam stamp. Hopefully you guys think about joining. Just was talking with Clay and Jakub Samara. They were talking about possibly coming over to Southeast Asia to get in on the action for the Southeast Asia tour next year. It'd be cool to have more people come over and play. Sick Bogey is leading at just $10. That's a steal. Uh-oh, it's gone up just a little bit. Even the Halo X outs probably cost me way more than that. But anyway, I hope that you like it. Hugged in on it. Beautiful Halo Destroyer. All right, and look at that. I hand that off. It looks like our winner was selected. Right? How come I can't see this? Run the Tear Bear stamp next? All right, Rasta, I will. Where did our winner go?
Mr. Bean.
Woo! Getting warm. Okay. Mr. Bean takes it down? Yeah, you're gonna need a UPS box. You are. I love it. Okay. We're gonna do this. This is a Saint, I'm pretty sure from a couple of years. Yeah, Saint Pro. A Saint Pro from a couple of years ago. This is the Disc Golf Guy stamp, or the Tear Bear stamp, I should say, where somebody, I'm not as big as a bear, but carrying a camera. I really did like the stamp, and I'm not going to tell you guys that my feelings were hurt that this wasn't that popular of a mover for me. I've had other stamps that I've done for Disc Golf Guy related stuff that actually went a little bit more, but I really love this stamp. I don't know, for whatever reason. We actually had it also done as a triple foil stamp at MVP, which was very early on in their triple foil process, and some of those turned out beautiful as well. But we had some done on some Saint Pros, maybe some ballistas and compasses in the Latitude lineup. And I've thought about rerunning it, but then again, I always think, well, if it didn't sell that well, dumb, maybe I shouldn't. But I'm going to offer it up tonight. Saint Pro, Johnny McRae, doesn't he throw the heck out of these and has won like world titles? So I don't know. I mean, Johnny's kind of an ageless wonder and a guy who battled back from a heart attack and everything else. He's on another level, but I know he throws or did at least for a while, throw the Saint Pro. This is what we have. Orange, 174. Feels great. Yeah, I had these largely done in orange, and then I got some blue ones. And 2 chains, I really appreciate that. I would love to run this stamp again at some point. We'll see if it ever happens. But if not, you got one of the semi-limited versions of it. Are we done? I think we're done. Oh, I don't know. Does somebody want this? This is kind of random. Let me know if you want it. This is a Discraft Mini Buzz with a McBeth autograph on it. Yeah, I know I did a couple other mini buzzes tonight, and spoiler alert, I'm going to have some Samui mini buzzes show up next week, but I don't know if you guys would want to have something like this. I can make that happen. kind of low-key fire. Yeah, I just think it's cool that anytime Paul would sign a couple of items for me. More often than not, when I had autographed, I've got a lot of really cool autographed things, such as Isaac, the second he won his Worlds, and then had Evelina sign the same disc. Like, some of those will never see the light of day. They're for my personal collection. And some discs I also would have a couple extra signed because people will reach out and say, Paul McBeth's my favorite player. I'd love to have something signed for my kid for Christmas. And then I have a very small stack of things of that item. So that's sometimes how some of these get used, or they get used a lot in the tournaments that I run or other giveaways that I'm part of. So I don't know if somebody would want this. Best mini for sure. Good night, bro. I'm laying down already, about to pass out, and then I won the givey. I mean, come on, does it get any better than that? Just hanging out, winning giveys all night? All right, well, I didn't hear enough response that people need it, so I'll set it aside. But I can only imagine your actual, my collection sometimes is a little bit silly sometimes. So you guys are helping me thin that herd. I think with that, time. And Dave from the Dyers Guild, big thanks. We'll have some show notes out there, and I can put them in. If you're looking to learn how to start dyeing, you're looking for the right equipment, you're looking for the tutorials, for the basics, what kind of stuff do you need, what plastics dye the best, everything's there. There's also some inspiration in terms of files and a handout and everything else that you need. For any of your dyeing needs, Dave can help you out. He's got it all, a whole workshop in here in this room that helps people out with all of their dyeing needs. Also, if you want to get a stamp made that goes either on like a box or on the back of your disc or on the rim of your disc, he has options for that as well. Those are all listed on my website, or you could just Google the Dyers Guild and you could find some of that stuff as well. So it's all out there. Disc Mania is out there saying amazing kit, as in the Dyers Guild kit, gets you started as well. And make sure you go out there and check it out. So thank you if you're following. Thank you if you've bid. Thank you if you've just been here and listened to me ramble and give you the stories. We had a couple people throw some tips in there. All of it. We really appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun, and I can't promise when I'll come back with these. I'm going to leave you hanging in that sense. I'm not going to try and get on a schedule necessarily. I like the idea of giving you a couple days heads up and then coming in, hopefully with some fire that you love, including Terry. Got any more level up Mega Gold Lunas? Yeah, I might. I don't know if I'm going to come off them. All right, yeah, we got to do the raid. He's probably out there ripping boxes. I knew he would be. Don't make me come back on later tonight and do more. All right, we're going to raid. I don't know what buttons I got to press. Probably the more button, and we'll send you guys all over to Sun King. He's been great to me. I appreciate everything he's doing, and thank you to all the golfers out there getting after it. Oh, you bought 2 of them last weekend. Yeah, you did. Yeah, well, hope they're nice and warm over there in New Mexico. All right, we're going to send you guys over to Sun King. Have fun. I love you. Have a great weekend. Be safe, and hopefully we'll see you on here in the next week or two. Rating now.